Welcome back to the Graybeard Podcast. Oh, we're starting, by the way.
Hi.
I was going to do the little back and forth with you, Pat, but I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. I was having such a great conversation with Miss Kalani. Okay, I said that right?
Kalani.
Kalani.
Yes.
Okay. Say it for me, the full name. Kalani.
Oh, Kadija.
Kadija
Kalani Grant.
Grant. Okay.
Yes.
Kadija Kalani Grant.
Yeah.
Say hi, everyone.
Hi. How is everyone?
Our live studio audience.
Yes.
JK. No, thank you for coming all the way out here to this little hole in the wall we got.
No. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, I saw you on a couple other podcasts that I follow, and seemed interesting story to me. So are you okay? Not only are you an author, but what else do you do?
Oh, I mean, I sell cars. That's it.
You sell cars?
Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm a car saleswoman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on your page here.
Okay. So I used to have a small business. I used to sell like body oils, lashes, sex toys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I branched away because of that relationship I was in.
Oh, okay. So you don't do those things anymore.
No.
You're a changed
Not
woman.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not yet. What
Not
does
yet.
that
Like
mean?
not again. I want to do
Okay.
it again, but
On your own terms.
yeah.
Okay. Maybe we can get into that later if you're feeling up to it. You let me know. Now I did troll your page and I saw that you have been on. You're a veteran of podcasts.
Some would say.
Yeah, you've done
You think
quite
so?
a few. Yeah.
Wow,
I
thank
mean,
you.
Well, the ones you've been on quite a few.
Okay.
Or at least there's a lot of clips of you on maybe
Yeah.
whatever it is.
I feel like it's not enough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
never enough.
It's never
right.
enough.
But let's talk about your book real quick. What inspired you to write a book?
I have no clue. I literally. All jokes aside, I literally have no clue. Like
Okay.
I was going through something bad, like
Yeah.
just something so bad, and it's crazy because I'm like I write in my diary, but not like write for other people to see.
People to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I wrote the book, I wrote all of it on my iPhone in my notes.
Really?
Yeah, like from page 1 to 42. Literally.
Wow.
Yeah, I was going through something. That's when the boy had just broke up with me. Like our stuff finally settled. Some stuff had happened.
And you put it all on paper.
All on paper. Yeah, that was some hurt.
Yeah, it is. I hate to be that cat.
Ooh, I hate to be him.
People are reading all about him. I mean, is it now? Is the book? Is it like a something to like help other women, or by the way, people, if I haven't actually said, the book is called Daddy Issues, correct?
No, a memoir to the girls with daddy issues.
A memoir to the girls with daddy issues.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It sounds like a new anime.
Oh, that would be so fun.
You know the animes that have they're instead of one like Bleach, it used to be just Bleach, and now it's like
Bleach
how to
Volume
pick
2
up a girl in the dungeon without looking like an asshole. You know what I mean? I don't know why they're naming them so long these days. But
I would love to put it into a show. I would love to do it. I would love. Like, because, in the book, there's like 3 stories I tell.
Okay.
One is Cinderella, one is Sleeping Beauty, and the other one is Rapunzel.
Uh-huh.
But they're like all made to not be that fairy tale ending. Because, girls with daddy issues, we don't get that. We don't. I mean,
The fairy tale ending?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. We pick bad men.
You think you're doomed to pick bad men always?
If you notice it, then maybe, it might be able to stop that cycle.
Right.
But if you don't, then yeah, I do. I think that.
Okay, I'm looking at the cover of your book here, and let's see. I hate. Okay.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna say the word. People, if you think I'm gonna say that word, I'm not stupid. She was not about to trap me. Okay, I don't even sing it in a song.
Listen. I have to get a clean version for that. But that was my feelings.
No, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. You were expressing yourself.
Yes.
And now it's out there. And I think that I didn't get to read it.
No, it's okay.
And I will. But much like our friends at the RAO podcast,
they didn't read it, but they read it after.
You
for
didn't send
sure.
me nothing for sure. But
oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
shade.
I'm totally kidding. That was a shout out to them because that's what he said on there. But if it's on audiobook, I might read it.
I want to do an audio.
Maybe you can just read it to me. It's only 40. How many pages?
40 pages.
40 pages.
It's a quick little book.
I can do it.
Yeah, it's a quick little book. But
For
I
sure.
can't send you one, though. That is
No,
my
you don't
fault.
have to do. I'll actually buy one from you.
No, I can send you one.
I know. I'm very. So that's what this podcast is kind of about. Like I'm very much in support of all of the
Thank
neighbors
you.
here in Jacksonville, and all my artistic neighbors, and everybody who's just does something and sells things.
Support for
I
sure.
bought, yeah, like I bought clothing. I've had 2 clothing designers on. I bought stuff from
You
them.
have.
I bought beard stuff from the beard.
You let people have their voices.
You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
I want to support.
Yeah, for
Whatever
sure.
that is. Nobody hit my OnlyFans though. I didn't get no support.
I mean,
That's
I was.
okay.
What are we?
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I'll buy one, but what are we looking at?
Okay, she's gullible. All right, let me put that down. Notes. No, that's good. But was it difficult, or was it just to write this book, or was it just
It just
literally just off
poured.
the dome?
Off the dome, it was scary how off the dome it was. It just poured out. Like I think I was building that up. It was a lot. It was a lot
course.
because I always knew I had like some type of daddy issues, but I never wanted to admit it because it just felt embarrassing. Like it felt like, damn, I'm crying over a guy. Like, we're taught not to do that, so it just felt really embarrassing. To
Who
admit
teaches
that.
you not to do that?
Well, like the women in my household,
Yeah.
but they never had their dads in their lives neither. So
Okay, and
it's
you
just-
didn't either. You grew up without a dad.
He was in and out.
Okay.
Yeah, in and out.
I also grew up without a dad.
Really. Oh,
So
wow.
I probably, I'm not a girl, but I might maybe have some daddy issues.
You might.
You know,
might. It's not gender.
I've always,
specific,
but mine's different. Like I don't
Yeah.
date them. I resent them.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, that's why I can't relate to that.
Yeah, I always have had a hard time
Getting
like,
close with a guy.
Getting close with like males.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
building a friendship.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
Especially
like-
older guys. I'm just like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah, that's how it feels for me. Like building a relationship with a man is a little bit difficult,
Right.
Because I don't know how to handle a man, and I'm pretty sure for you probably don't know how to handle another man other than yourself.
Right.
And then since you know the other. man
Sorry,
in your life,
I
that's
apologize. I got a little fan over here that's supposed to collect those things, but they're
Really?
just
Oh wow.
supposed to suck them up. But
No,
I've
it's
had
good.
it.
It's good.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's Florida, they just roll in here.
Listen,
Swat them away or smack them if you hit them on the table. It's all
they'll
right.
be good.
Yeah.
10 points if you do that.
I'll put this bitch right here. Maybe it'll
Where the hell you get that from?
Amazon.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's,
nice.
this little light's supposed to attract them. It's already got. It's caught 3 or 4 of them. But
No, I like that. I love
yeah.
that.
It's just got a little glue trap at the bottom and just a
But
fan,
the light, it just sends them down.
and it's got a fan that sucks it down.
Oh, I gotta take a picture of that because I need that. I like that. I need that for my house.
Now I'm on your camera roll.
Listen.
Anyways, yeah. So, oh god, I had a whole like a good question. It was like a serious one
Oh,
too.
I'm sorry.
No, I forgot.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it. I have like that ADHD
Me too.
going on. It's self-diagnosed.
Yeah. Well.
I never went to the doctor. I don't.
Really?
I,
I
don't
went
like,
to the doctor. They
I don't like going to doctors.
Really?
Yeah,
I when I was
it's all
young,
guesswork
though.
in a white coat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
No, but they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but not all the time. I need to go if I'm dying.
Well, yeah. I mean, like if I got an arm hanging off by a vein,
I
I'm
hope
going.
you would go.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, do something about that.
Just self-medicate.
I put it in a splint. I figured it would heal. I just turned into Rodney Dangerfield.
Really?
What was I going to ask you though? Well, it was about you're growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So you grew up in a house that your dad was kind of in and out,
Yeah.
and so you had the support of.
Just women. My mom, my grandma, and my aunts. Both my grandmas, and both sides of my aunts.
Uh-huh.
So my dad's side was like my grandma and my aunt. They were in my life. Like
Yeah.
I seen them every week. Like
So are you an only child?
yes.
Oh, that's another. Okay.
Yeah. So it was it was just me dealing with all this stuff. Like,
My pen.
well, you need the paper.
I don't need paper. I'm not gonna write anything down.
But yeah, it was just me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it can be a good thing. That way, at least the people that are there, they can help. They can focus
Yeah.
on you.
But I still wanted my dad.
Of course.
I needed him. Like I didn't understand certain things.
Mm-hmm.
When I did start dating, I didn't have no expectations.
Right.
Like nothing. Like
Yeah, you didn't know what to look for.
expect. I didn't know what to look for. I didn't know what a man was supposed to do to show me that he liked me.
Mm-hmm.
It was just more so like if a man said, "Oh, you look cute," I'm like smitten because I never heard that from a
Oh.
man's mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just head over heels.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that can happen. Hmm.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Yeah. I don't know. How much do you want to get into with that?
We can get into it.
I mean,
I'm here for it.
So, is this your picture on the front of the book?
Yeah, that's me.
And that's your
my
baby?
Mom. No.
Oh, you're the baby. I was like, wait a minute. Do you have a child?
No, that's actually my mom.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We look alike a little bit.
Yeah, y'all are both beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I'm not.
No, it's okay.
Don't get smitten.
No.
I mean, you can.
No. I don't need wifey to beat me up. She's over there.
That's not my wife.
Oh.
Hey, I love her, but we're not married. Don't put that on me, Ricky
that
Bobby.
part.
Don't put that on me.
My
Neither
bad.
one of us ever want to do that again.
My bad.
You're good. She wouldn't beat you up.
But that's me and my mom, and then my dad's right here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Yeah. He was there, but not like a lot. And then when he was in, he just was mean for no reason. Like, just always felt like I was bothering him.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he was in my life, it was mostly to like impress maybe a new girlfriend he got.
Right.
So just like, it was never genuine. Anytime he was in my life, it was mean. It was just bad memories. It just wasn't a good example of what I think a man should treat their daughter.
Right.
Period.
So when he would come over to the house to see you, I guess it was visitation or whatever.
Visitation, or I remember one time I spent summer there.
Okay.
He had a new girlfriend. They lived in Atlanta, so I spent like a summer there. But I didn't even spend summer with him. His girlfriend had to put me into summer school because he was working, and I was like, why would you ask to have me come and then you don't spend no time?
Right.
That
That don't make
the
any
whole
sense.
time. I went into summer camp the whole time. I was blown away.
So I imagine that he is part of your book.
Yeah.
Is he in there too? Stories
no,
about him?
Actually, no.
Or is this all strictly about your ex?
Yeah, no, I didn't talk about nobody. I talked about strictly how it made me feel having daddy issues and how
That's
I
good.
gave
That's
examples.
healthy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say like I'm mad at him. I forgive him because whatever he was going through, I don't know. Like, I can't explain that.
Yeah.
And I can't sit there and dwell on what he did and how he made me feel. I could just accept, like, look, I don't want my dad in my life. I have daddy issues. It is what it is. I just got to move on and just, like, create new traits, create new scenarios where I'm not, dwelling on that.
Yeah.
So I didn't really talk about him much. I just
much.
talked about how he made me feel.
Okay.
Like, how he made me feel as a woman and as a young girl.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, do they both, the two men in question, the one that you spoke about your feelings about, and then the one that kind of started the book, do they both
like
know
my
that?
dad and my ex.
Yeah. Do they both know that you wrote the book?
I don't know about my dad, but my ex does. Yeah. Yeah. He thinks it's funny.
He thinks it's funny.
Yeah. Because one of the stories in the book basically describes like why we broke up, like how we met, all that stuff. So he read it and he thought it was hilarious.
I mean, I guess he got a good sense of humor. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Are y'all still friends?
No, but we talked like one last time, one
Okay.
last time and one last hurrah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we did. He did see it though. He did read it. He read his story.
What is daddy issues like having? I don't know if I can say that too many more times. What?
I know.
What is that? What has that done like for you in your life? Like what paths, what directions has that led you into? Knowing that you have had. Hopefully you're healed now.
Not yet.
We're working on
it.
that. We're gonna fix it tonight.
Listen, I don't think that's still working. I don't think
Yeah,
that will
no,
be fixed that
it won't
fast.
be.
But I think I've taken a lot of accountability. Like a lot. Like when I say accountability, I mean like when I was dating men before and stuff like that, I always blame them. Like, why do you treat me like this? Like, I'm blaming them for how they're treating me, but it's like, you're allowing that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The moment I took that accountability, like, you're allowing somebody to do something wrong to you, then I was like, damn, I really need to change a lot of things. I really need to accept that, like, I have daddy issues, like I'm letting men run over me because I don't know an example of men. I need to create a pure example instead of just letting
luck.
it roll on. Yeah, good fucking luck.
I know that you've probably dated since, so it's like,
Oh, yes,
how has that affected your dating?
Oh, I don't play the radio no more. If you like now, okay, I have
Is that a
boundaries
term?
now.
Is that like a new? What is that? You
Yeah,
don't play the radio anymore. What is
That's Southern stuff. You don't know about that?
that? No.
Oh,
And I'm Southern as fuck.
I don't play the radio. Like you don't play the radio in the car, you just driving straight.
Okay, I got you.
Boundaries I definitely set up, and don't laugh. Okay, I did not have these boundaries before.
I will not laugh.
Okay. I
Maybe.
require. Don't laugh.
I'll try not to.
Please don't.
Yes,
It's gonna
ma'am.
hurt my feelings.
Carry on.
Okay. Having flowers. I love getting flowers.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't not ask for that, but like
Expect it almost.
expect
Yeah.
it. Opening the door, like opening the door to a car, to a building, restaurant.
Sure.
Like letting a man lead. That's important because I feel like most of the times too, I was trying to control the situation. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, I just always want to try to control a man. I don't know why, because I feel like if I didn't, they would leave.
Did you feel dominant in that? Did it make you feel dominant? Like,
It didn't make me feel dominant. It just made me feel like,
Comfortable?
no, not comfortable. It just made me feel like if I can control him, then I can finally control a man in my life. Because I couldn't control my dad. His
Yeah.
actions,
I got
he
you.
was always sporadical. You never know which one.
No
he
one
did.
at the wheel.
Yeah.
So you want to be at the wheel.
Yes. I stopped doing that. I let a man lead and see where he would take things and go with me. Requiring girlfriend. If I'm not your girlfriend, we have nothing else to talk about.
Aha.
Yeah. What's another thing? I think that's it for right now. Yeah. Still learning.
Yeah.
Still learning my boundaries.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's funny, and well, it's not funny, but what's interesting was some of those things that you said
My
could
bare
be,
minimum.
well, it's bare minimum, but it's also in this climate that we're in now, not talking about the heat, but the,
Ooh.
you know, right. The way things are right now with like, feminism and all that good stuff, a lot of women, if you open a door, because I've had it happen to me, I'll open a door and I've had a woman stop and say, I don't need you to open the fucking door for me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But I used to be like that. I
Yeah.
used to be like that because I felt like the moment.
Well, they
I-
feel like it's me being, part of the patriarchy. And I'm just,
No.
I hold the door for everyone
Yeah.
except for people in wheelchairs. Fuck them. I'm kidding. It's a
Oh!
joke. It's another joke.
I was about to say, that's so crazy.
No, of course I
Oh
would.
my God, maybe we should be holding the door.
Of course I would.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know why I never expected that.
Yeah.
I was always on an independent tick because too, I was also raised by women.
Right.
And the women that was raised me, there was no husbands in the household.
Uh-huh.
It was just me, my grandmother, and my aunt, like just straight women.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I never had advice from any man in my life. It was literally just straight women.
So no grandpa.
My grandpa lives in Barbados. I don't really I speak to him, I see him, but no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barbados.
Yeah.
Are you from there, or
Yeah.
or were you born here?
I was born here, but my
okay.
family's from
So you're like
Barbados.
first generation here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Have you been over?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I don't go over often, and I don't really speak to my grandpa that often. 'Cause
Right,
I got my own
right.
stuff going on.
Do you have any other family here besides your grandma and your mom?
No, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's your
Everybody's
whole
in
support
Florida.
system.
Grandma, mom, and my aunts. Yeah.
So no uncles.
My uncle lives in New York, but he don't really visit.
Yeah. I'm
So-
just trying to figure out, like, there had to have been somebody.
Like a man?
Yeah. Like
No. My uncle, he lives in New York, but I only really talk to him over the phone.
right.
So if I did speak to my grandpa, it's over the phone. It's never no physical male in my
Yeah.
life. Yeah. So I never had no guy. So when I did start dating, right? And not really interacting with males, literally just being around women my whole life.
Right.
That's whole new territory for me. Like imagine that. And then the male that I am used to, he's mean. He's an asshole.
Right.
But I still always dealt with my dad because I loved him. I do love him. I would love if he was in my
It's
life.
a tough thing. You love them, but they're a dick, and it's
Yeah.
like he's hurting you, but you
Yes.
still love him, and
So
carry that into your relationships
Exactly.
in the future. Yeah.
Exactly. So imagine when I do get into a relationship, I'm not looking for signs of what's a good man. I'm just looking for a man. And if they act the same like my dad, oh, that's a plus. Because that's what I'm used to.
That's what you used to.
That's
to
what I
do.
know. I don't know
Not
anything.
anymore, right?
Well, not anymore. Now I know better. But
Okay.
it's like at the time, imagine dating then. Like it just sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting here listening to you, and I have 2 daughters,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, it's a weird thing to hear.
Oh.
You know, like
Because you raised them.
yeah. Well, I mean, their mom and I were married for like 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and after that, but my youngest lives with me.
Okay.
My oldest lives like
With him.
not even a mile down the
Okay.
road, you know, so we're all close.
Yeah.
So it is a different, dynamic for sure.
It is.
Hmm. I couldn't imagine what they might have gone through had it been the like I said,
Like it had it been away if he wasn't there.
yeah, like my sisters, I have 2 twin sisters. They grew up without a dad. But they're older than me. They were 7 when he died.
Oh wow.
And I was like 2 or some shit.
Okay.
You know, I was little.
Yeah, you barely even know what was going on.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not having a dad there was like natural to me.
Yeah.
You know, those 3 women
Were the ones that
raised me,
you.
and it was like literally they just molded me and shaped me into whoever the fuck they little, you know.
The man of the house.
Yeah, not really. No.
Okay.
I didn't have any question. I was not the man of the house.
You said that is not my responsibility.
Yeah, they made that shit real clear. When I played with the Barbies with my sisters, I sat in the back seat of the Corvette. You know what I mean? It was not. Ken did not get to drive.
Listen. You let them know right then and there. I am not. Oh my God.
No, but it's and I feel bad.
No,
And I know it's not just for you, because I know it's a prevalent thing, which is why I say, to all the women that maybe read your book, I'm sure whether you meant for it to help or not, I imagine it will help somebody identify. They'll be like, I get it. I've been where she's at, and it might help somebody to maybe move on,
That's exactly what I wanted. I don't want anybody to try to take my book and read it step to step to heal. I'm not teaching anybody how to heal. I'm just hoping you understand me.
Right.
You just hear what I'm saying.
You're not alone.
Yeah, because that's how I felt most of the times. Times where I just really wanted my dad to act right, him to actually call me one day and be like, yo, Kay, I'm proud of you. I love you. Him just to consistently be there. There's nights where I prayed, for literally times like that, crying. Because, it's depressing. It's, really depressing because, I used to be with his sister and his mom. And they're telling me, oh, yeah, I just talked to your dad, this, that, and third. It's damn. My dad did not even call me at all. At all. I remember one time. Well, this is crazy to talk about, but I remember one time I did try to commit suicide. It was kind of related to this, but not really. I was just going through some other stuff. I was young. I was 15 or no, 16, 17, around there. They told my dad. He didn't even call me. He didn't even call me when I was in the hospital. He called me a month later out of the hospital and just oh, I heard what happened. And I'm just okay, you're not going to come down and see me. You're just going to give me a call. He's just yeah, well, I'm just checking up on you. I got to go. I got some stuff to do. And it was literally a 5-minute combo. And I was just damn. Imagine if I did kill myself. Are you going to show up to the funeral? Are you going to even care for real? That
As
was
a
painful.
dad, that fucks me up.
That's what that's what he's on. So.
That's tough, man. And I know there's a lot going on with our younger folks. How old are you?
I'm 23, about to be 24.
You're pretty young.
Yeah.
But I mean teenagers. There's
Yeah.
there's so much. This world is so different than it was when I was a kid versus when you were young. When I was young, I smoked a whole fuckload of weed and hung out with my buddies, and I mean.
But that's what I was doing too. But
yeah, but I didn't give a shit about girls, or I did, but I wasn't I was falling in love. Yeah. I knew at an early age. She's mixing it. She's using her mixer. She just got a new stand. Sorry, I can hear it.
It's okay.
She's a cooker and a baker.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Does she have stuff right now?
She's making something.
Okay.
I don't know. Some
I hope
kind of
she's
dessert.
done I love a good cake.
But the fuck was I just? Oh yeah. I wasn't. I knew at 17. I was like, well, I'm gonna fall in love.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grow up. This girl's gonna go away. There's gonna be, I imagined that there would be multiple throughout my life, and maybe it's because I watched my mom. She would try not to do it, but there would be a guy, and then another, and then she would date, and she wouldn't bring him home until she was sure about him. In front of us.
Yeah.
Introduce us to him. She might try to sneak him in. Whatever she had to do. God bless her. But yeah. So and that's probably part of my problem. But I knew, I was like, I'm not gonna. When I get to a certain point, I'll settle down. And I did. Damn, she's beating the fuck out of that thing.
I don't hear it in my thing.
Oh, I hear it. I got good ears. I hear all the shit.
I hear it kind of. It sounds like it's over there though.
Yeah, it's a stand mixer.
Okay.
Anyways, you just turned my headphones up, fucker. That's all right. She's quiet. So it's good.
Oh, because I'm like, yeah, I don't hear nothing.
Do you hear it now?
No.
No, but you hear better now.
Yeah.
We should have done this in the beginning.
Yeah. There we go.
It's like we're doing stuff. Like we know what we're doing. I told you
Yeah.
I'd fuck this up.
No, it's okay.
But that's what we do. I just have fun.
Shoot from the hip.
That's all we do. Shoot from the hip. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I never heard that.
Shoot from the hip?
Well, yeah, I know shoot from the hip. But I never
John
heard
Wayne
it.
style.
I never heard that.
Did you want any coffee? I forgot to ask
no,
you.
nothing.
Okay, I'm a coffee drinker.
No, I'm good.
You got your water.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any designs to write maybe another book?
No.
No.
No, I have nothing.
Why?
I have nothing sad to talk about. I'm actually happy with life. I
Yeah,
love life.
I know, but maybe that's the sequel.
No, I just had to let that off. I just had to let that off my chest. I don't think there's no sequel. I don't think there's no happy ending. There is no happy ending in fucking life.
If you pay enough, there is.
Well, yeah, if you pay enough, you get you a nice happy ending. And go to a Korean place, get you right.
Right.
but I don't.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, I don't think there's no happy ending. There's just better choices.
I agree. Manager's talking.
Oh, yes.
It's all right.
Spent like half an hour talking about ideas for new books.
Oh, yeah, we did.
So you're wrong.
But it's not a sequel. It's not a sequel.
It's a different book.
Yeah, it's like going through like 20s.
Okay.
20s and stuff.
So you're eventually going to, you take all these books, when you get done making all these books, it's going to be like your memoirs.
Oh, I don't know.
Put them on the shelf, and it's like
I just, no
Kadija
shade, no shade.
growing up.
That part. But I just don't see me like an author. I just really had to get that off my chest.
Okay.
I did. Because it was a lot. I never knew I had that much built in until I wrote that book. Like when I seen how much I wrote on the notes, I was like, damn, I was going through a lot.
Who did you have? Did you have anybody edit it or?
Yeah, I had Writers Republic.
Okay.
They were okay.
Is that like, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know neither. It was my first time writing a book. So I just went to the first one that had the biggest mainstream like platform.
Yeah.
And they worked pretty good with the price. They told me they would put it on Amazon, Walmart for me.
Dope.
So they definitely did their thing. It's just I don't think the editing was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it bringing any revenue or are
The
you
book?
selling some books?
People don't read.
You're right.
People don't read.
It's 40 pages, y'all.
That's what I be saying. People don't read.
Good Lord.
That's why I think that's why it also turned me off from writing another book because it's like I thought it was gonna blow up the moment I just posted it out.
Yeah.
People don't read.
Okay, well, see, that just reminded me what you just said of like when I put my very first YouTube video out, and it was pathetic. It was pathetic. It was bad. Okay, it was literally just me, and I didn't know what I was doing, just sitting in my kitchen talking to the
making
camera,
videos, yeah.
and I was just like talking about midlife crises and shit like that. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. It was awful, but and I was just learning how to edit and do all that stuff, you know, too. So I was like, but I thought as soon as I hit publish,
It was gonna bam.
I thought that there was a curtain, and I'm over here, and on the other side
It's a
is
million
what is it, 9.8 billion people in the world?
It's about 8 billion.
Whatever. Some people die.
Wait.
COVID.
Yeah. So
I said
8 billion people in the world were just on the other side, and I
Just
was going to
waiting.
release it, and everybody was going to go, "Oh, give me that," you know. But
That's what I thought.
it don't work like that.
It don't. And I think that's what made
That's the illusion.
Yeah, I think that's what made me change my mind about like even thinking about and doing anything further until this blew up.
Yeah.
Like I wanted people to see this first to understand everything that involved with me.
Right. Right. I know. I mean, it probably would have been a good idea for me to read that. He's looking it up.
Population of T World.
Yeah, he's speed typing. It'll fix it.
8 billion.
Oh wow.
8.1 billion.
Back in 2022.
Well, it says 2024 live.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw an ADHD moment in there.
It's okay. Squirrel.
Squirrel!
Oh wait.
Yeah.
None of us took any Adderall today.
Well, isn't it 9?
It's 8 point.
Oh world.
Almost 8.1.
Oh world.
Yeah, almost 8.1.
Oh wait,
July
some
last
people
year.
did die.
Yeah, I thought it was. Last time I checked, I thought it was 9.8.
We were on the cusp of 8 about 3 years ago. I remember that.
Oh my god.
You know,
talking to a statistician
listen,
here.
I get my facts from TikTok. Okay.
Which is why the government wants to shut it down.
I joke because if you're getting your shit from TikTok, like if you're learning off TikTok,
little bit off of TikTok.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it's fundamental.
I mean, like if people come here to learn things,
what?
like especially important things, like you might be at the wrong place. Now,
honey, yeah.
when I have good, like yourself, guests on that have like a story and like a lesson,
Yeah.
hopefully people will learn something, but not from
Hopefully.
me. I don't know shit. I'm basically an idiot. So
No, don't say that. Look what you done built.
this
That's
is
not
easy.
idiot work.
This
No,
is
no, no,
easy.
no, no, no. It's
No,
I'm
you
just-
got it great here, Jen.
what?
You got it great here, man. This is awesome.
A great
Yeah.
hair,
Great here.
huh? I only
Yeah,
hear
he's
what I
giving you
want.
your flowers.
Southern twang.
Okay, see all these terms.
You even got a pop toy.
I made
How'd
that.
you do that?
You just got the Funko Pop place. It's I think it's the website is Funko Yourself or something like that.
What?
Yeah, I made one for me and one for my girlfriend. So
What?
yeah, take a peek.
What the fuck? That's
New edition coming
crazy.
soon. Daddy issues.
Look at this.
Yeah, we should. I want to see a Daddy
That's
Issues
him.
podcast.
That's
That is crazy.
Let's
I like that.
Let's see the Daddy Issues Funko.
Oh my god.
So, being that you've been on all these podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
have you thought about starting your own?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I have. I'm just kind of like trying to figure out what audience I want to reach out to.
Okay, like what would be the tone? Like
Yeah.
what would be
Because
the
I love
theme?
talking shit. I love
Yeah,
talking shit.
That's
yeah.
what we do here.
Yeah, I love that. But I don't want it to. I do want it to be for like women, but I don't know. I'm just still trying to figure out the audience. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Well,
I want to make sure I perfect it.
So, like, what subjects do you think you would talk about? Like, like as far as like your overall tone of the podcast? I know you're figuring it out, but like, what do you got in mind? I know you got some things.
Well, I don't
want
want to say. I don't want to say because I might tell the whole tea.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
okay.
it's something original. But
Yeah.
I do want to talk about every topic, but like from a woman's point of view.
What's your favorite topic to talk about?
Politics and cars.
Politics and cars.
Yeah, just a
We
little
can
bit
get
of
started on some
Oh,
politics
shit.
if you want.
You just tuned him right up.
Oh, and conspiracy theory.
Oh
Yeah.
Fucking A.
We're
We're
in.
in
I love
deep.
that.
Yeah.
So this portion of the segment is going to be about rabbit holes.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Let's go down a few.
yeah, I wanted to make sure that we covered the book properly. And I like I said, it's 40 pages, and I don't want to give it all away. I don't
No,
want you
yeah.
to tell your whole story. Are there any stories that weren't maybe in the book that you'd like to talk about? Get out off your chest. Like, I'm curious. Why was it a partnership that you had with your ex that had you selling stuff and doing this and that?
What do you mean selling stuff?
Go back to the Instagram.
Oh, the sex toy?
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to make some quick cash.
Okay.
Sex toys make a lot of money. Yeah, you buy them for like $2 and sell them for like 20.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was good money. It was.
It's a lucrative business right
Yeah,
Interesting.
no, it really is. You can get the sex toys cheap, and then they really go for a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Like go on AliExpress. You could buy one for like $3, or probably the max will go up to 10. But like selling them out on the street, it's like a 20, 30, 40. If you ever go to like a sex store, them sex toys ain't cheap. They're not cheap at all.
Yeah.
Like the dildos are like starting at $40, $30, $50 around there. You buy them on AliExpress for 10.
I mean, I don't go
Oh,
to those
well,
places.
I would
She
hope
might.
not. You're not. in a
I'm just
section.
saying. I mean, I have my own dildo. I don't.
Okay.
It's,
Huh?
it's attached.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna repent after this podcast. I'm kidding. I'll never repent. Are you a religious person? It's okay if you're not.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe in a God for sure.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah. I do. I
Think there's
pray
a guy
all
up
that
there
stuff.
with some sandals walking around in the clouds,
I don't think that. I don't
hitting
know.
people with lightning bolts.
No, I don't
Like
think
that's
that.
Zeus.
That's Zeus.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think that, but I do believe there's a God. I do believe there's a higher
Yeah.
person.
I agree. I believe that there's no way that we can be who we like
How we
human
move,
beings,
everything, the whole earth.
like who we are. I don't
Yeah.
believe that we got here without help.
Yeah, that's what I do believe, but I don't get all into the Bibles and the,
There's a lot of conspiracies in
prophets.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're into conspiracy theories, the Bible's a good place for it.
I don't get the Bible because it's just like a lot of things that contradict themselves, and
It's
it's
all
like, it
written by
doesn't-
dudes.
Yeah, and it's like it doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like how are we all God's children, but God only had one son that was Jesus? Like that just blows me. That's a contradictory in itself.
It is.
but that's something for the Christians to argue about.
Right.
I don't have like that to sit there and
Listen, God is an Anunnaki, and he lives on the planet Nibiru, and
Let's fucking go.
we are a genetic experiment, you know,
Oh.
that they seeded the planet with, and just to see.
We were made to mine gold for their atmosphere.
Nah,
Oh, that's deep. Oh my God.
yeah, we listen to a
That
lot.
went deep.
We listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. Do you listen to Joe Rogan?
No.
If you're
I
into
heard the-
conspiracy theories, he's
Joe Rogan? I heard about Joe Rogan.
Listen
for
to the
sure.
Billy Carson episode.
Yeah.
That will set you straight.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's got some good. I
Are
mean,
y'all ready for the election?
so
Two brain dead motherfuckers.
honestly, I was funny that you say that because I thought about talking about what's happening in this climate right now. Like,
Oh.
we need a hero, man. Like, we need somebody.
Somebody fresh.
Can we just get? My thing is this: these two assholes are up on the podium, wasting everybody's time.
And
You
not
know,
even-
trying not to shit in their diapers. You know what I'm saying?
That
like,
part.
like-
and not even arguing about stuff for the people. They arguing for their own
they're
selfish
they're not
purposes.
talking about issues.
At all. They haven't talked about homelessness. They haven't talked about rent increases. They haven't
Childcare.
talked about childcare. They haven't talked about pay, like
Affordability.
workers' pay. It's just straight, oh, what we're going to do for you, like, we're not going to fund
It's
no more.
very
It's
bad.
just bullshit. It's
He's
just bullshit.
he's a liar and his son's a fucking drug addict.
You know, like what? Dude, get out of here. I just can't believe that 8.1 billion people. Was that what? Was that?
She's trying to see if that was Fauci or if that was a Trump impersonation.
Anyways, was that good or bad? Was it creepy if you close your eyes?
If you close your eyes, you can just imagine he's probably sitting in
I
front of
thought
you.
it was that baby from Family Guy. Stewie.
It's almost my
Krusty the Clown.
Oh my God, that just caught me off guard. It's the fact that you just kept going, like,
Oh yeah. I can't do very many voices anymore.
Silence of the Lambs.
oh
He
my
does a good
God.
Schmeagol,
Okay.
but yeah,
Schmiegel's from what? That sounds
Lord of the
familiar.
Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Don't get him started.
What's up,
Something in
Connor?
my eye.
Connor popped in from Who Are You podcast. Said, "What's up, y'all?"
Is it a lash or a bug?
I don't know. Maybe both.
He also said,
Ooh.
"I love the conspiracies
Okay.
coming up."
You good?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
sure?
Yeah.
I'll splash some of that water in your eye.
You better not.
Okay.
I have
don't
a
wanna melt
question.
I don't want to melt your makeup.
Yeah, that's exactly what will happen.
What's your biggest believed conspiracy in the U.S. government
Mm.
that has to do with the U.S. government?
Trust no one.
Like what situation or
That's
topic?
That's a healthy pause right there.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deep one.
It's like Operation Northwoods.
Well, I actually been learning about somebody Gaddafi.
Gaddafi.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
How he propped
when-
up by the CIA.
Yeah, so okay, so when he died, I was young. So what they pushed out in the media was like he's this evil villain that's where was he in Libya?
Yeah.
He's he's trying to take over the United States. That's what they were pushing in the
Right.
media.
Yeah.
So one day I just randomly just decided to do some research on him. And I was
And by research, you mean Google.
Google and
Right.
watch some clips and stuff.
Gotcha.
And I was
I'm not
blown-
hating. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, but I went through some like blogs and seen
Sure.
just other stuff, and I was just blown away because I'm like, oh, I didn't know that this guy was like loved by some of his people, and that he actually did a lot, but he kind of still had questionable ways. But the way the media pushed him out to be, I was kind of blown away because back then when I was younger, when his death
Yeah.
got released, he posted the video. Everybody posted a video. Everybody was cheering. But I was like, damn, who is this guy? I'd never heard of him before. So the fact that they labeled him as a villain, killed him shortly, I was always curious, like, who was he? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So to know a little bit about him, that was a little shocking.
Yeah.
That
Meanwhile,
was
he-
very shocking.
Meanwhile, he died from a knife up the ass.
Is that the guy
Yeah.
that did that?
Gaddafi, I'm pretty sure.
Gaddafi?
I don't know, man.
I thought he died in the streets.
No, I'm pretty sure they.
Oh, it was- yeah, it was in
They
the
paraded
streets.
him in
Yeah.
the streets for sure, but
Yeah.
at the very beginning, they stuck a knife up his ass.
Oh, I didn't look at
Was
the
it a
video
knife
like
or a
that.
stick?
It was a knife.
I thought it was just a sharp stick.
Oh my God.
Yeah. They fucked him like he fucked them.
Well, the
Um,
CIA
That's
trained
crazy.
him to do all these things.
Yeah.
And then he
See, I
cut
can't
ties
say
with the
that because
US.
I didn't do any research. I'm
Okay.
poor about doing research, which is why I love my podcast. I didn't want to research. I try not to find out too much about my guests because I want to learn about you.
That part.
It's almost like a date. You
Yeah.
know, not just with you, but like everybody.
Yeah,
I date a
everybody.
lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait. You be a long time.
Yeah, I'm a hoe.
Oh yeah,
I'm a
you take 'em
podcast.
down.
I'm a podcast host for show.
You take them down, honey.
That's right. Whoa.
Watch out now.
There's been some
Watch
guys
out.
on my podcast. I don't take them down that far. But no, I like to learn about you on the fly. And, the awkward moments too. Because,
Yeah.
if we were sitting in a coffee shop, sitting across from each other, we'd probably have some awkward moments and
Of course. Silent.
giggles and shit,
And then it gets silent.
yeah, and silent and like, what is this motherfucker? I'm about to leave.
I'm about to go. Oh no, I'd be quick to go if I got
Would
somewhere
you?
to be. Yeah,
You leave me?
absolutely.
Sitting in a coffee shop?
Yeah.
That's all right. As long as I have my coffee.
No,
Oh.
yeah. As long as you have your coffee, you're good
And
in the
some
car.
Wi-Fi,
As long
I'm
as you
good.
got a coffee in the car,
Yeah,
you can just head
straight.
out. Yeah.
Things to be happy for. Never, don't get upset. Just be good. You got your coffee in your car.
Yep. You could get up and go just like me.
Yeah.
Just finish your cup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you're like? We'll get back to the conspiracies, Pat, in just a
Oh,
second.
it's all right. Connor's already got one for us.
Oh shit, he's got one queued up.
Okay.
Connor is a podcast host as well.
What is he?
He hosts the Who Are You podcast.
Oh, this guy? I've been
This
DMing,
guy.
I've been DMing this guy.
Have
he hasn't
you?
been answering.
Oh shit, she just
Yeah.
called you out,
Fucking
Connor.
Yeah.
Connor.
Connor's been a little busy. He's kind of a he's
Busy for 2 months.
He's in demand. Oh, I don't know about
Wow.
that. He's in
Oh, okay.
demand.
Okay,
So-
we love that for
Ye-
Connor.
Yeah, and plus he works a full-time job.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, he's got a wife and a cat. We love your cat. That's a sweet cat. Why are you laughing?
Because that was so shady.
It was like built up and then
I'm joking with him because like they need to hurry up and pump out a baby. You know what I'm saying?
fucking get it going.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bake those
Uncle
cookies.
Uncle G needs another baby.
Needs
you know?
another grandson.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so how you know Connor?
We met through Instagram, and then
Okay.
became. He invited me on his podcast, and
Yeah, I seen that.
I
That's how I found you.
fucked his podcast all up. I was like, literally, I'm like, there is nothing interesting about me at all. How is this going to last? How is this going to work? We'll do let's do 30 minutes. How about 20? Let's make it 15.
Okay.
But he made it. He pulled it out. He's a good
Interviewer?
He's a very good interviewer.
Okay.
Much better than me.
Oh, stop it.
No,
He's
seriously.
probably like a little, more structured?
He's yeah.
Pen and paper?
Well, he does research.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't.
Here, Connor, here's
Okay.
her Insta. He
Huh?
was wondering what your Insta was.
What are you
So
trying to
who are
find,
you?
Connor?
Did you message him off of this Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, Connor.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just showing Connor her
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, we get a lot. What's funny is he's been doing it for I think it's been 2 years for him.
Oh, wow.
And but he's consistent as fuck.
He is.
I've been doing this podcast for 4 years,
Yeah.
Okay.
but like for the first 3 years, it was just me. I would come in and I'd talk about photography stuff or videography
Oh.
stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But it would always have that was the theme of the show. And it was-
Videography and photography?
yeah.
What the fuck was you talking about?
Anything I could think of. Tips, tricks.
But for how many shows?
Well, we're at 100, over 100 now.
100? No, but with the photography stuff.
I had gotten up to I don't know, 60?
50 or 60.
What were
50
you
or
talking
60?
about?
I don't fucking know. I did a whole 30-day thing where I would do from my car on the way to my job.
Okay.
I would record
car
my
vlogs,
yeah, and I would just record the audio. It was just audio though, no
Okay.
vlog.
Okay.
But it was, and I told myself it was a 30-day challenge. I'm gonna do a daily podcast for 30 days. I can't tell you what I talked about. I could not even begin to tell you what I talked
Listen,
about.
because who the heck talks about photography and videography just straight?
A photographer?
But straight for an hour?
You'd be surprised.
How much depth is there?
There's current events with people doing dumb shit with cameras, or
Okay.
new cameras that come out,
Okay.
or new lens, or a new technique that you know.
I can't imagine you just talking about cameras.
Yeah, I'll talk about blurry photos for an hour and a fucking half.
I would cut that off. No shade. No shade.
No, that's okay. You
give
gotta
me-
know.
You give me too much personality to sit there and be like, "Hi, we're gonna talk about."
Have you
a
ever seen
Nixon."
blurry photos?
Yeah, but
Like the blurry wedding photos?
you would
Holy
you would
sh-
throw me off if I was like, okay, let me sit down and watch this podcast. I'm thinking about to hear some good conspiracy,
Yeah.
some good talking shit, and
No.
then you come on talking about
So-
a camera.
I am a photographer with a podcast.
Yeah.
So I do have a lot of photographers
Okay.
come on the show.
Okay.
But I've also had models and,
Yeah.
you name it.
Yeah.
I'm not, like I said, I'm a podcast whore.
Mm-hmm.
I will talk to anyone that will listen. And it doesn't always have to be about photography.
Okay.
I feel like I'm growing my audience to kind of get it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like sometimes it's going to be a photo show. Sometimes it's not. You know, it's going to be about whatever.
Okay.
So I think they're kind of getting it, and
Yeah.
they might skip there might be some that like to listen and they'll skip
Well,
the
yeah,
photo.
the photographers.
But we don't always just we don't do 3 hours of just talking about. Although last week we
Okay,
kind of did.
'cause-
I had 2
Yeah.
photographers at this, a
Okay.
father and daughter.
Okay. I thought you
Team.
just sat down just talking about straight camera.
Well, she's going to college.
No, yeah, she's talking about her life and
You know,
stuff.
she's a photographer for her college, and you know,
Okay.
it's like I was talking about her journey and
Okay.
all that good stuff. And you know,
Yeah.
so there's more depth to it than just
Okay.
photo.
I thought that's what you were
shadows,
straight
shadows,
talking
lights.
about.
No,
Okay, I was about to say that's
That's
crazy.
boring.
That's
F28.
yeah, that's what I was about to
No,
I was about to say I don't know how you made that a topic for so long. That's crazy.
no. It was pretty. I will say that before I started doing the interviews, and I think we're almost at a year for the interviews.
Okay.
But before I started doing them, I would listen back and I'd be like editing them, and I would find myself like dead ass asleep. My voice would put my own self to sleep.
Oh, so you changed your voice. You wasn't so hyper like this.
Well, yeah. I mean, who the fuck? I don't have anybody to bounce off of. So I was just like, you know, I was like,
talking yourself.
hi,
script
this is, and
reading.
it was the name was different. I've rebranded since,
Okay.
and I'd be like, hi, this is Jim with the Archetype Aperture, and today we're going to talk about the 50 millimeter EF lens from Canon.
Oh wow.
It's got a 9-blade aperture. You know, I mean, it's just.
I mean, I could see where you was at with it, but I like this now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
way funner.
Oh yeah.
I like people. You know.
yeah.
Sometimes
You're a very people's person.
I do like people. I'm
Yeah.
an introvert, so this is the best way for me. I love this meeting people.
Okay.
Like if I met you at an event or like a collaboration event or
Mm-hmm.
somewhere out in the world, I would probably never talk to you.
Me too. No shade. No shade.
Yeah, no shade
I'm
for
just
real.
shy and like really scared. Yeah.
I'm not shy. I just like I don't know. I'd rather just observe people.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what
I'm
I'm saying?
shy and I'd rather observe and I'm a little scared. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just be scared to talk to people.
You
like,
don't
with
seem very
different
shy
things.
though.
Well, that's because we're sitting down. We got some combo
Did that make you feel
before.
comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
give
you're
me, like-
smitten, so I understand.
Wow.
That's a callback.
Please.
That's a comedy. That's a comedy thing. I'm joking. She's not smitten.
No. No shade.
What did I put in that water?
Oh,
LSD.
We'll put some
I don't
H2O
think I heard
in
the
there.
click.
You know, you might want to switch to the other one. It's we doubled down on that one.
You think so?
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
know.
kidding. I wouldn't. I'm not Bill Cosby. Okay.
Wow.
Oh wait, R. Kelly.
Wow.
I thought he was just peeing on people. He drug people.
I think so. Yeah. Didn't
Yeah.
He? Yeah.
They all do that in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Rick Ross too.
Oh.
And Rick Ross too.
Yeah.
And P.
He wrote it in a
Diddy
song.
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
You know that he's not the. You know that that name is
and
not
he
his
ain't the
name.
real Rick Ross.
There's like
A freeway.
Freeway Rick Ross.
Yeah, freeway Rick. He
Oh,
was
that's
the
a
one. That,
criminal?
huh?
Yeah,
a
the
criminal?
criminal.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a guitarist.
He's like
No,
pushing,
he's like-
pushing weight at a young
Yeah,
age.
he is the reason that we found out that the government was like basically putting crack
in the neighborhood.
into like
Yep.
all the black neighborhoods.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were selling it. And they
One
were
of my
laundering
favorite
Freeway
it.
what?
conspiracies.
Freeway
Freeway
Ri-
Ricky Ross.
Yeah, I think it's Freeway Ricky Ross. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to Google that. I don't remember his.
I seen him. Get
He was on Joe Rogan not too long
He
ago.
was. He's been
He was
there.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Him?
had the actual. Yeah, the convict, not the
Oh, wow.
not the rap artist. He was actually suing the artist
Rick
Yeah.
Ross.
to get his name back.
What's Ricky though?
That's him. That's the
Okay.
real guy.
But it's Ricky though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rick Ross was a prison guard at his prison, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And stole his alias.
He stole his identity and his story.
Yeah.
And this guy was convicted. He was a convicted felon, or all counts.
16?
Yeah, I think it was at 16, and then he didn't know how to read, but he was really good with
Selling
like
drugs,
selling
numbers,
and
yeah.
numbers and whatnot.
He was pushing weight.
And but he was so smart. He taught himself how to read in prison, and then he read all these law books,
There you go.
found a loophole,
loophole.
in his own case and got himself out of.
I think I did hear about it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy.
He's a
Respect.
genuine badass.
He
Dude,
sells
for
a
real
shirt.
respect.
He sells a shirt now that says "I'm the real Rick Ross."
Period.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit.
Oh, he's dope.
Yeah.
He's dope as fuck.
Yeah, Rick Ross
Definitely
is
came a long
cool
way.
I just don't like Rick Ross.
I don't like anybody that will take advantage of a woman.
Yeah.
Or fucking anybody, honestly, at this point in the game,
Yeah.
because you know,
There's no need
men
to
are
buy it.
subject to that shit too.
Well, yeah.
Well, that don't get talked about.
Oh man, no. It don't.
No, I mean, because it's like if a woman gets raped, it's a tragedy. But if a man gets raped, unless it's by another man, if a woman
If a woman rapes
come
a
on,
man, it's
could a
more-
woman really rape a man?
Yes.
Can they really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
You drug him. You could hop on top. You knock him
Tie him down,
unconscious.
And when he wakes up, he's like, I don't feel great.
He won't probably know. Oh my
"That's the
god.
best
Would he
sleep I've
know?
had."
Would y'all know if
Why
that
does my
happened?
dick smell like vagina?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that part. But how would that even happen though? If they're knocked on drugs, they can't.
Could be coherent.
I mean, you'd be surprised. I wake up like with a magic wand every morning. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't do that.
And you didn't feel it while you're sleeping?
No.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Now I imagine that that little guy's got a mind of his own. Okay.
Okay.
And if things are moving around and stuff, stuff's gonna happen. So I could imagine that might happen. I mean,
That's crazy.
you just throw a little Viagra in there with their whatever you knocked them out with.
Especially if you if you're
Oh
inebriated.
my god! Because if they're knocked out, how would they get it back hard again? But
Yeah.
oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
You sound
Yes.
like you know.
I don't. I don't. I mean, I had as a young man. I did.
Oh my god, I didn't mean it that way. I thought.
No. I'm a little sick.
Okay.
You know, we're all a little sick.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But as a young man, I had like a situation happen with an older lady. I say older lady. She was like 4 years older than me,
Okay.
and I was like one of them things where you're like you have a crush on this chick, like or this person. Sorry, chick
Yeah.
is not very. It's very sexist to me.
Oh yes.
Okay. So this lady,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a crush on her for a long time, and then like I gained access to the inner sanctum of her apartment.
Uh huh.
And when I started to see like what was happening on the other side, like what she was really like, because I had only known
Well, how old were you?
maybe, I think I was at least 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had just maybe
Okay.
just turned 18.
She was 23.
She probably she wouldn't have messed with me otherwise.
Oh wow.
But she was one of my sister's friends, and
Okay.
you know they were always bringing their little girlfriends around.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I would find one of them to fall in love with, you know, because I didn't get out.
Yeah.
You know,
And it just went from
I'm
there.
like, God, she's beautiful.
Okay.
And then it would just be
Just an obsession.
every
from
time
there.
they come around, I was like annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, thinking I'm smooth, but then
You just really.
one
annoying.
day I grew into my own shit, and I was like, oh shit, I fucked around and got smooth.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what I mean?
I love that fucking.
Something I fucked around because I don't have game,
Yeah.
or what is it, Riz? Is that what they call
Yeah,
it? now?
Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely don't have any of that. I'd rather have game than Riz.
Yeah.
Riz
That
is
whole
weird.
Riz shit is weird.
I just don't like the
Yeah.
sound of that word.
If anybody ever came to me talking about somebody rizzing you up,
Sounds like jizz.
Yeah, I think that's disgusting. That's nasty.
Yeah, I try to get it away from me as fast as I can.
Yeah. If any man come up to me talking about that,
You got Riz. Is that contagious?
No, man, I'm taking something for it. No,
Says birds when I pee.
it's, my
Sorry.
doctor prescribed to lick a lot of pussy.
Oh my god.
See what you did to me?
I'm
It's all your
sorry.
fault.
I'm sorry.
No, we're having fun.
Okay.
We're having fun. No, but you know, and she ended up taking a little bit of advantage of me, and because I'm very much a person. What do you call it? A sapiosexual. Like,
Okay.
I want to know who you are.
Yeah.
You know,
don't want to
and-
just stick it in.
no.
Yeah.
I don't know, something
Hey.
about the way you said that just
Oh.
now was like, I mean, there have been times, but most of the time it's like I got to get to know a person,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And I was just like, not there, you know? And she just kind of took it. And I was like, okay, did that just happen?
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah. So, I mean, I don't know, you can call that whatever you want, but it
That
wasn't
is.
good.
She took advantage.
It wasn't good.
She kind of forced herself on you.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah.
And he
Not
did his
cool.
thing, but I was just like not having it.
Oh, he was happy, but you wasn't emotionally there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no! It was literally like I don't know. I don't know how to
Felt like
compare
you went
it.
on autopilot.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to leave.
Yeah.
Have you ever had situations
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
You-
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you don't know how to express yourself. Like it's not aggressive. What do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine that's a tougher situation for women because there's a lot of. I'm not saying that you couldn't handle yourself, but most men, not me because I'm tiny, but well, except for my gut.
You're strong though. You're still stronger than me. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what I would be thinking. In
You
my
probably
head.
beat my ass.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We were saying that before
For
we
sure.
came in here. I said if he tries anything,
I'm
we're
gonna whoop
beating
his ass. I will tell you this, guys. She is the first. You're the first person that come in here with a person, and I think that's
Really?
great.
Thank
I
you.
like I said, I usually tell people, and they're like, most women are just like, eh.
Oh no.
And I'm
No,
like,
no.
I mean, you don't know me.
No, she got daddy
That
issues.
part, yeah. I don't trust y'all.
Yeah, and you shouldn't. Now wait a minute. When you say y'all, do you mean y'all?
Well, I didn't know he was here.
You mean y'all or like men as a whole?
Men as a whole. Men as a whole. I don't
Hold
trust
on,
men as a
man.
whole. No shade. No shade. No shade. It just y'all can get scary.
Yeah.
Y'all can get scary.
Well,
Y'all can.
it's good to learn that not every man is the same.
Yeah. I try to hold that in the back of my head, but I still have to take precaution.
Take us on a case by case basis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now again, not every guy is worth your time.
No.
You know.
Not at all. Oh, I cut that off immediately.
Yeah,
If I feel
that's what you said.
if I feel no type of vibe, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How am I doing so far? I'm kidding.
It's good.
She played with her hair, y'all. What the hell was I? Now you just got
He's so
Whew,
fucking silly.
I'm
sweating.
sorry.
No, it's made me sweaty.
Who's that from?
I don't know. For me,
Oh my god, that sounds so familiar.
it's like every typical gay male voice.
Yeah.
ever. I'm so sweaty.
That sounds like from Big Mouth or something.
I like that show.
Yeah,
You like that
the
show?
little blonde guy, the little blonde guy that the Indian boy was messing with,
The blonde guy that the Indian.
and he wears
boy.
a pink. He's blonde. He wears a pink shirt. What's his name?
Yeah. I know.
gay
You don't,
one,
yeah. I don't
yes.
remember his name,
He's
but I know who
so-
you're talking about.
Yeah, you sound just like
He's
him.
very flamboyant. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love me some him. He's
Yeah.
funny.
You know who my favorite character is?
Who? Who?
He's a hormone monster.
Okay. Which one?
The old one. This one, you can't really. I can't do his
Yeah,
voice.
him.
Yeah, I.
He's diabolical.
I did do the one. I can do it off mic. I don't know if I could do it on the mic, but the other guy, the main hormone
Yeah,
monster. I was doing him. I haven't done it in a while. I'm out of practice, but I was doing his
Oh,
voice.
the old one is diabolical. He's diabolical.
Yeah.
He's the one that falls
and he
the short
said,
little one.
Yeah, and he says shit like off the cuff. That's like,
Yeah. Out of
wait, dude,
pocket.
what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah.
You
out of
gotta
pocket.
put it in your ass or something like that. It's pretty bad right now.
He's missing a whole leg.
Yeah.
No eye.
Peg leg.
Oh my god, yeah, I like him. He's funny.
No, that's a great show.
Oh yeah, I love Big Mouth.
Yeah. You should make your book into a cartoon. That's what's up.
No, I would love
your
to
life.
I would love to do a show with Issa Rae. You know Issa Rae?
Mm-mm.
Oh, she is she's like a director
Hmm.
and she's also an actor, but she makes good shows. She made a show called Insecure.
Uh-huh.
Great freaking show. Great show.
I'm like way out of
Yeah.
touch.
Issa Rae.
He keeps using Yahoo, so.
Oh shit! it keeps-
There she go.
Oh, she's
She
beautiful.
made two good shows, and I feel like if she was to direct my show, she would direct it phenomenal. I would love if she directed
Yeah.
my show.
Is that something you're interested in doing, like becoming an actress or anything? Or
No, but I would like to direct a show on the book though, for sure. Like on the Three Little Stories, like on the fairy tales.
like shorts?
Yes, I
little
feel like
short
that'd be
ones.
so dope. That's
You know,
something
there's a
I'd
lot of photographers and videographers that might maybe
know.
help you.
So I work at a car dealership.
Mm-hmm.
One of the finance managers, he used to be in like film and making videos and all that stuff. We were talking about it.
There's so many of us out there.
Yeah, we were talking about it, but I'm just more so nervous on how it's going to look because I already know how I have a vision in my head. So if it's not exactly like the vision, I would not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you might have to try just to see. You
know.
screen test things.
Screen test?
Yeah. You shoot it like a scene, And if it looks the way you're imagining it, or like your vision, if it matches your vision, you move forward.
And then do the full protection.
But if it doesn't, but if it doesn't match your vision, then you go back to square one and you start the fuck over. You know,
Because I would love to at least do one little mini series just to put the book
like a
out
YouTube.
there. Yeah.
Do you have a YouTube?
Yes, but not for the business or anything.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what do you do on your YouTube?
No, yeah, not for just my account.
Oh, okay. I mean, everybody's got a YouTube these days, so
Yeah,
it's a great way to promote yourself for
and
sure.
the book, it would be dope. It would be dope.
Yeah. See, like when we talked, I was like, she is like a woman's empowerment. Like she's doing this book,
Yeah.
and that's I didn't know because I hadn't read it. So, but that was my envision of you.
Okay.
You know, that's how I envisioned you. I was like, okay, she's going to come in and she's going to talk about women's empowerment and all this stuff, and which that would be dope if you did.
Yeah.
And you can still do that if you want to.
Oh. I'm here for women's empowerment.
I know,
I am
right?
100%, but yeah.
You're just more for your empowerment.
Yes, daddy issues empowerment, that specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get that out there, actually. I really do. I feel like a lot of girls nowadays, they are dealing with daddy issues, like especially these
There's a stigma.
Yeah, especially these new relationships, like the whole dating, but it's really prostitution. Like expecting a man to like pay for you and do all these things for you.
That's marriage.
But that's not only marriage, but it's like, how do you expect a man? How do you expect a man to do all of that? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how
They
to
do.
explain it.
They do. You look on the dating apps and every woman's profile is like, it's like,
You gotta support me.
I like to
me.
be taken care of,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like,
Girl, like you're
Swipe
not gonna
left.
meet a man like that if you go up
No.
front like that.
I also think dating apps are bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I love a good dating app.
do you?
Yeah.
What do you want?
I'm on Facebook dating right now.
Yeah.
Well, not right now, but I was on Facebook dating.
Yeah.
I met my ex-boyfriend like that. He was cool.
Yeah, apparently not. He's your ex.
Yeah, that part.
And you wrote a fucking book about him.
No, not this one.
Oh,
I had
a different
I had a guy
ex.
after.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We just broke up like 2 weeks ago.
Aw.
Yeah.
Just didn't see eye to eye.
Absolutely not.
Hey, that's dating though.
That's dating.
And
That's dating.
I think that it's crazy to me because when I got divorced, when I got married, I was 23.
Oh wow, you was young.
And there was no online dating. Like you dated people you either worked with or you met out at a bar or
Friend.
if you go to church.
Friend.
But yeah, friend of a friend, you met them at a party or whatever.
Yeah, you didn't have so much access on your phone.
Right. We were
Yeah.
we were a lot more connected back then. Like people would actually go to their friends' houses and there was like parties and shit
Yeah.
like that. Now it's just like
You can make up who you
you
want
just
to be
post
on
on
the
Facebook,
phone.
and then people are like, "Oh, heart, I'm gonna go back about what I was doing," like
That
no,
part.
it's just I feel like people are just disconnected as fuck,
We are, and that's why dating is hard as hell. I
It
hate
is.
dating.
Yeah.
I really do. I feel like you could portray who you want to be like online, but they're not that actual person in person.
Right.
Yeah. I
Yeah, you're
hate
never
dating.
gonna. I mean, it's just a snapshot
Yeah.
of a dude holding a fish.
Yeah. Huh?
Apparently, that's a thing that women.
Oh, you talking about like a fishing photo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Women
I
don't
think-
like that.
I don't know why I picture like a goldfish in his hand or something.
That
I
would
don't
be
know.
hilarious. That would be fucking hilarious. Because that's like what I would see all the time would be, no pics of holding up your fish. I
Yeah,
don't
you
wanna
talking about like a fish, like him fishing.
They look because the guys are proud about it. They
Yes,
like to be
okay.
out fishing and
Yeah.
they're
Hell
like
yeah.
holding
yeah,
up their fish.
Yeah.
And if I would just hold up a little goldfish on a string.
I don't know why that popped up in my head. Though. I really
I don't know, but it's hilarious. I love it. No, I just think that the dating apps are more. I feel bad for women that are looking for love on the dating app.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like in a negative way. I don't think it's there.
Yeah, it's not.
You might get lucky, but that's like
a 1 in a billion.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy because they're portraying a whole different person on that phone.
Right.
They are.
Well, yeah, and it's text. You're
Yeah.
texting, and how long do you normally text a guy before you actually go out on a date?
About like 2 weeks. Yeah, and by that time I feel like I know everything, but I still don't know everything.
Yeah.
Because, you talk daily if you can. And then they could tell you what they want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you don't really know that person. You don't know how they are in person.
Yeah.
You don't know any friends of them. You're just going off of what they're telling
They're
you.
only letting you hear what they want.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, just like on social media, but
That part.
but you could use that as a test. Because if they tell you all this shit for 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you get around them in person, and now the things aren't matching up.
Oh, yeah. You leave immediately. You leave
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah.
But it's just like, damn, I got to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
And then it's like if I do meet people in person, nowadays I feel like the dating pool, there's not really no dating pool.
No.
People are just hooking up, having
that.
fun.
Mhm.
And that's all fun and games. But it's just like me. I feel so old but so young, but I'm trying to get married.
Yeah.
I don't want to be dating. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I think that's admirable. I think that is a goal that some people have.
Yeah.
I know I had it. I had at an early age probably, and I don't know. I shouldn't say this. This is not very PC of me. I never want to get in trouble for saying something sexist.
What?
No, but like being raised by 3 women,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that whole marriage thing was kind of pushed on me.
Okay.
Like it was ingrained in my brain.
Yeah.
I wanted to have
Fun.
get married and have kids and settle down, and I never once thought about I didn't even know what polyamory was.
Yeah, that's another thing. All the guys are asking for that now. Like it's actually kind of like insanity how much so many guys be like, "Oh, that's my religion." Okay, what's your religion?
Yeah.
Oh, either you're Rastafari or Muslim, using it to get into polyamory.
Polyamory is not a religion.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, and I really
It's
just
just a
hate-
lifestyle.
It's just a lifestyle. It's just a lifestyle, but it's like, where did y'all get that from all of a sudden? And then,
It's not all of a sudden. I mean,
but they're using religion because it's in some religions, but they're using religions to like say that's why I've been into it or
Yeah.
stuff like that. Oh yeah, that's another fucking.
well, coincidentally, I am polyamorous. My girlfriend and I are, but
Oh,
it's okay.
But you don't use religion as a backing.
But no. I'm just a fucking freak. That's like just putting it all out there for you. Not for you, but for you.
Okay.
No, I think I've talked about that on the podcast before.
Okay.
But yeah, we have both been married. We were,
yeah, live
we
life.
did
I had
the
settled
whole thing.
down.
We've got
Yeah.
kids and all that good stuff, and it's just like for me. And I get this from a lot of women my age. They're like, "Oh, grow the fuck up," and I'm like, "Look, you don't have to be into it. I'm not telling
Yeah.
you to be into it.
Mhm.
You don't have to. I'm not going to judge you for whatever
Walking
you
away.
using filters on your pictures and not looking like you do whenever I meet you. I don't judge them for that.
Oh, okay.
Why do you do that? You Snapchat
You got
filters?
me. No, you caught me off guard. I didn't think you could cover
No,
them.
no. I mean that's that's
Yeah.
something. But and I just been like just cut it, just go. But not everybody has to understand it. But for me and her, it's just like
That's what I like.
we're getting old, man. Let's just have fun.
Yeah.
We're like old, like old people in an old folks home.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking going on.
Oh, I know.
The
I know,
STDs are like
yeah.
higher
in a
in an old folks home than
Yes, I
anywhere.
do. Yeah.
What the
That shit is
fuck?
Oh yeah, Granny be getting
They
it.
love, they're very
Wow.
sexual. Mhm.
Yeah, I visited
heard.
Beth the other day and
So-
she's got palsy.
The reason why I'm so against poly
Yeah.
is because the reason why I wrote the book,
Mm.
the ex I was dating,
He was into that.
so the ex I was dating, how we met, his wife introduced me to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
So when she introduced me to him, she didn't introduce me to him as, this is my husband, we're into poly. No. She introduced me as this is her homeboy. Like he wanted my number.
Oh.
I said, okay, cool. I looked at him. I was like, okay, he's really cute. X, Y, and Z. So long story short, when everything did start to unravel, I found out later on that they really wanted me to be a part of like a poly, like they wanted a
Yeah.
threesome with me, basically. And if I would have known that from the jump, I would have immediately cut that off because
Yeah.
when I never stepped foot into that territory at the time, I still didn't even know what that really was. But it was just like, not once did I get that option to like express if I wanted
Right.
to do it or not.
Which is absolutely wrong.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not.
They're
into
doing it wrong.
Well, yeah, that
You got
Like a trap.
Like
It was.
like with her and I, like we're on the dating apps.
yeah together.
If you look, we have
Oh.
separate dating apps.
Okay.
But because we're not that kitchen table poly where we want everybody to be cool with everybody. Like you see who you want to see, and I'll see who I want to see,
Yeah.
and we'll meet back here in the morning.
Okay.
It's kind of like one of those things,
Okay.
But What the fuck was I going to say? But you could read our online profiles or whatever,
And it
our
says
dating
you have a
profiles. It
girlfriend or boyfriend.
says I've got pictures with me and her on it.
Okay.
You know, and I'm like, I am in a committed relationship. I am poly. If you don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck that means, look it up.
Yeah.
You know. So, and I tell people straight up, and they're like, okay, cool, swipe left. I'm not into that. You know,
Yeah, that's why
not giving someone the option.
is wrong.
It is wrong.
It's dead wrong, and then it put me into so many situations.
Like a downward spiral.
Well,
Yeah.
it makes people that do it right look bad.
Yeah, and I think that's why I kind of like I'm just like
Sorry if I'm blowing that on you.
I'm good, honey.
No, that's why I'm kind of just like like I just don't do the poly stuff. I think I got introduced badly to it. I don't hate the people that do it, but
No.
it's just
No, it's a very ethical non-monogamy and poly and all those things. You know, the kink lifestyle, all that shit is like very misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
It's people, they just don't get it, and what they don't understand, they shun.
Yeah.
So we don't talk about it too often. So it's very odd that I brought it up, or said that. But no, I don't. I'm not ashamed
Afraid
of
of it,
it.
yeah.
No, I'm proud about it. You know.
I think for their situation, she was ashamed of it because she
Yeah.
probably didn't want to do it. But
Most of the time,
yeah,
it's one or the other. And in those
Yeah.
situations,
there's rarely that you get a couple like y'all that are like both actually okay with it. Like
Yeah.
the lady specifically and the man.
Right,
You know?
right.
So I think that's why I just have like not a bad notation about it, but yeah.
The hardest part about it is, like, we have zero jealousy. Like, it's
That's good.
yeah, it's 100% trust, zero jealousy. All the things that I wanted out of my marriage, and like,
Oh, wow.
when I was married, she didn't trust me as far as she could throw me.
Oh wow.
She couldn't throw me very far.
Barely
So,
could pick you up.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I'm
wow.
just, you know what I mean? Though, I mean, it's like one of those checking my cell phone, going through my
Oh.
contacts, like
I don't like
threatening
that.
to call people that I work with and stuff. And I'm
I
like,
don't like
I was the most faithful person you'd ever met.
Yeah, it was just problems in her head.
I never once thought about stepping out, you know, and I would never have, and I would have never left, you know.
So wait, how does it feel to go from like a relationship like that to
Uh-huh.
a relationship like this?
Well, I ended up, you know, when I got divorced, I was like, well, shit. It was, I mean, towards the end, it was kind of sexless. And, you know,
Yeah,
man,
you healing.
men
your
need,
mind right.
we got a lot of demons in us. We got to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, we do.
exercising the day. And there's only so much you can do yourself. you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, so I was like, fuck it. I can start dating again, you know, and
Okay.
talking to people. And
Not shutting yourself out.
like the first couple people I started talking to, they were like, didn't really, it wasn't like one of them things where it was like, let's date. Like the woman was, fuck,
Sorry, that was me.
Yeah, quit playing with your mic. They were like, no, I don't want that. You know, because like they probably, all right, he didn't even touch it that time.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
His mic cable. I got to get a new mic cable in there. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
That's distracting.
That's okay.
Yeah, they were out of a relationship too, and they're like, look, I'm not trying to get in another relationship.
Okay.
So we doing this or what? You know, I was like, oh wait,
So wait, you were trying to get into a relationship after the marriage, or you were just
I didn't know
kinda
what
like-
I was doing. I just
Okay.
wanted to go hang out with people.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and you know, but it was just one of them things. And I said, wait a minute, we can just have sex, and we ain't gotta like date like what?
Oh wow.
And I just put this thought, and I was like, okay. And then I met a girl that was in. She was married, and I was like the third
The side
wheel.
guy or
Yeah.
Oh, poly.
Well, they were poly.
Okay. Okay.
And I started dating her,
Mhm.
and you know,
You liked it.
yeah, I mean, it was cool.
You got your girl that y'all had a good connection,
Yeah.
and then you got to leave right after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you
okay.
know, and like I'd go over to their house, and like he'd have his chick over there, and we'd all just do the thing, and
Really?
yeah.
Oh wow.
So it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun, and a lot of fun.
You had to crack your back for that one.
Let's sit up straight. No, and it is a lot of fun, but you know, like that, it took a while for me. You know, and I being in that situation, I was like, okay, that's cool. And then we kind of lost touch and everything, and you know how shit goes.
Yeah.
I met a girl, and I was like, I wanted to try it. I was like, let's do it. together.
Yeah.
Let's do this E&M thing, ethically
So you were
non-monogamous.
okay with her going with other men?
Well, this
Because I know
chick-
you're used to just being another man.
yeah. Well,
So-
this chick that I met, she was like, yeah, I'm down with that. Like, we'll just be FWBs, and
Okay.
I don't really, you don't ask me, and I won't ask you.
Okay.
But then she started kind of getting a little weird if I was
Jealous.
talking to another girl, and then it made me feel weird if she was talking to another guy.
Okay.
And then we just one thing led to another. She was like, look, I'm gonna do this before you because I'm gonna get hurt if you do it.
Okay.
I was like, okay, whatever. So
Like
she did her
break
thing. No.
Oh.
Like, go see another dude.
Oh, okay.
Like, up until that point, it had just been the two of us.
Okay.
And I was like, go for it, and I didn't realize that it was different when it was your own
That's what I'm saying.
relationship.
Yeah.
So I got real fucked up, like emotionally. And I was like, oh, why? Why? And then you rationalize.
Because you knew when she was going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fucking, she called me and talked to me all the way over to the dude's house. And so that probably was a mistake. I probably should have went and did something.
Yeah, you should have
I should have walked the dog, go to the gym, something. Yeah, I was stupid. Well, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, that was your first time, but dang, that must have been hurt.
Right.
That must have been hurt. Okay, I'm
And-
gonna call you back. I gotta go suck some dick.
That. Yeah, just brush your teeth when
I'm
you
here for my dick appointment.
Yeah. But now it's just like, so that kind of fell apart.
Okay.
And then I just kind of played the field for a while, and just I was on the dating apps and just starting up a rotation. I had
Would you like to be in a relationship? Would you like your freedom?
Yes, I
Okay.
definitely wanted. I had literally, I didn't know who the fuck I was anymore. I was
Yeah.
trying to find out who I was.
Yeah.
I'm sure you went through some of that too. After you're
Yeah.
dating people, you start
Yeah.
realizing, even if it's just a couple of months, you start to like become
That person.
less of yourself, and you just morph into this like
One.
Brangelina thing, like that. Brad Pitt and Angelina, that's they become one person.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That was a horrible
Yeah, it's a bad example.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that because how people are like merging their name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Brangelina.
But you just become this like this other person,
Yeah.
and you're not yourself anymore.
Yeah. So then you had to like separate from that, find yourself
Yeah.
after 20 years, because you was married for 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was most of my
I
life.
and especially your 20s too. And
Yeah.
your 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, I had only had maybe, I think I only dated like 3 people before.
Oh, wow.
Like I dated, we were boyfriend and girlfriend in school,
yeah,
but
it
like
wasn't real dating. Like
I think I only had like 3
'cause you
sexual
got married
partners.
young. You had married at 23.
Yeah, I think I had 3 sexual partners before I got married, and that was it.
Whoa.
But I would date them for like a year, and then be like, you know what, it's not working for me.
That was your way of player.
I was a long term.
Player.
Yeah, I was like a.
I don't know what you was.
What's a wood club on a golf course? I don't know, a driver, whatever. Yeah, I had the long. Well, I was honestly looking for a relationship.
But you like to be in love, but now you like your freedom now. Because
Yeah.
you was married for 20 years. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
and I still believe in love. I just
Yeah.
don't believe in marriage.
Okay.
To those
you
who
went
do
through.
it, I think kudos, more power to you. This is just my opinion. It doesn't.
yeah.
I don't need anybody to agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
I just ain't gonna do it again.
Okay. I get that.
She's fine with it. We're like both like.
Well, y'all have a very understanding.
Oh
so
yeah,
that just
like if
sounds
you
peaceful.
said that, if we were sitting at the table and she was there, she was like, "Oh, girl, no, don't say that. This motherfucker is not my husband."
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that you have. That's your partner, basically.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
like my best friend, and
Yeah.
I mean, we have fun, we play, and we not sexually, just
No, just have fun, play.
we watch
turn it up.
anime, we hang out. She cooks. I mean, everything's great.
Yeah. Okay. That's dope.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm happy for you. Found that after. That's
it's
dope.
not easy though.
But no, yeah, finding
You know,
her. Yeah, it probably was
Finding her, and then if I decide to like go out and like date other people, finding someone that's as cool as
match
her.
her vibes. Yeah.
Because that's my thing. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna date anybody
Or
else.
just mess with anybody.
Yeah, like you
That's
gotta
dope.
you gotta live up to it. You got big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Not
that's
just because
dope.
she got big feet, but Listen, we give each other so much shit. It's not,
Okay.
yeah, it's
I was saying,
totally
don't
cool.
come from our girl now.
No, she'd laugh. She'd probably laugh. She don't listen to this podcast ever though, so I'm not worried about it. No,
That's why you going in.
her and I used to have a podcast together,
Okay.
And then until I started live streaming it.
You gotta have her on as a guest on here. That'd be fun.
She don't want to.
Why?
She's done. She don't want to be on camera.
Okay, I felt that.
She's when we started, it was just audio only.
Okay.
And she had more fun doing that because she
Yeah.
could sit around in her PJs and
just get to talk.
She would get drunk and just eat snacks and we just bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, but we had a lot of fun
Okay.
for sure.
She sounds dope. How long
She's
y'all been
very
together?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Why'd you ask me that?
I'm curious.
She wouldn't know either. 4. It's like 4 or 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all been together for a while.
Yeah.
So wait, when did y'all start? Y'all started immediately, like the beginning of the relationship, or y'all eased
I don't know if
into
she
that?
wants me to give all the information out,
I'm
but
curious now.
well, she was married,
Okay.
had a girlfriend.
Okay.
She did,
Okay.
and then
She was married to a girl.
no, she was married to a guy,
Okay.
and she had a girlfriend,
Okay.
and then she met me.
Okay. Oh, so she's always been like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
most of her life.
But yeah,
And,
but at least she wasn't like jealous or anything. That's truly something she wanted to do.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
and I didn't have anything to do with the breakup of any of those people. That,
No, yeah.
that was all on her.
Yeah.
Because I was basically, it was just like I was, we were dating, but I was kind of like her plaything,
Okay. Okay.
which I liked.
But he-
Sorry, Pat, you're getting the juice, man. You're getting
Hey,
what
it's
is it,
all
the
in the
juice?
family.
Is it the juice? What is it? The tea?
The
The
tea.
tea.
Fucking juice.
The scoop.
No, I'm gonna reserve the juice for other people.
Wow.
That's nasty.
It's nasty. Oh my god.
Absolutely, it's very nice.
But that's dope.
Yeah, why are we talking about me?
Y'all have a
by
great
the way?
understanding of each other. That's
We
what's
do.
important.
Not a lot of
Yeah,
people
that's-
understand it.
That's beautiful to have
Communication.
with somebody.
Yeah, it's hard for people to grasp unless they're in that lifestyle themselves, which there's really not that many.
I mean, I
And-
kind of understand. I do have a friend that's into poly.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like really into that. So
Yeah.
I kind of understand it a little
give her my
bit.
number. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I don't think
I'm
you want her
kidding.
number.
Damn.
No shade. No shade.
That felt like a little.
No shade. No shade.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, enough about me. Let's talk more about you.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about your relationships.
Oh, I think I told you one.
Well, you did.
Yeah, that's one.
Let's talk about some. Look. I didn't go through all your podcast clips because there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
But
okay.
I
Thank
kind
God.
of, and if I saw some tea, I should have watched. But so I could ask you. I don't want to regurgitate the same fucking questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That main relationship is what, because we was together for like 4 or 5 years. We was dealing with each other for like a very long time. So that one
From
really,
teen years,
from
Were y'all-
18 to like
were y'all high school sweethearts?
no.
Okay,
I think
nothing like
4
that.
years. 4 years we was dealing with each other. Yeah, like 18 from 23. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was just that relationship was drawn out. It was just too much. That was a relationship that I would just never forget.
Did y'all
'cause-
like do the whole like makeup, breakup
yes,
thing?
Yes. Constantly.
Do you know there's a name for what that causes?
What?
It's called traumatic bonding.
Oh, I think that's what it was too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, it's trauma bonding. It's like, and it's usually brought on by one person, one of the people in the relationship.
Me.
I mean, like you might be like, I'm done. I can't take this shit no more.
And I'm crying.
And then you're like
calling
calling them the next day. Come
yeah,
back.
that's me. That was
And
me.
it confuses the other person
Yeah, that's
or
me.
and yourself.
On the last relationship I was in, I actually really we just broke up. Oh, I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I actually really liked that relationship. But I just feel like
Say it. Out with it.
I just feel like he was too insecure. Like I just
Really?
feel like, yeah, like we broke up for a crazy reason. We broke up for a crazy. She knows why we broke up.
Okay,
It was
you don't have to
insane.
say unless you feel
I'll say it
like
because it was funny.
Okay. I was curious.
So-
I didn't want to listen. I'm not going to make you say anything that you don't want to say.
He's gonna be so bad.
Oh God, he's
But-
not going to watch this.
He will.
I have like 5 people that'll watch.
No, he will watch it.
Oh
trust
wait,
me.
your people might
Now
watch.
6.
Yeah, he will really watch it. So he accused me of having a fetish for white men.
Oh,
Yeah, and because she runs my social media.
why would he think that?
So she runs my social media, right?
Oh, you've
I
been
don't,
telling me.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I don't
Shut
have
up, Jim.
I don't have the Instagram app on my phone. So when he was texting me, I have to go on to like Safari to see my Instagram, right?
Okay.
So she handles anything, engagement, just anything.
So I've been
Instagram.
talking to her this whole time.
No, not for
Oh,
the first
okay.
2 times, but after that, yeah. The messages where I messaged you late, that's
Yeah,
me.
okay.
But after that, yeah, that might have been her.
Gotcha.
So she runs Instagram. I let her do whatever because she's obviously helped my followers go up. She likes photos. She engages, because if it was up to me, I would just be scrolling or not even on there. So I do allow her to like photos, all that stuff. Whatever the heck she liked, he said that he saw her like a photo of a white guy with a shirt off. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, even if that's the case, you know I don't run my Instagram.
Right.
So he dead ignored me for like a whole day. I'm talking about, I called him like 40 times. And and he not once did he pick up. I'm thinking like something happened, family member got fired, something crazy.
And how long had y'all been together at this point?
3-4 months.
Okay.
So he accused me. He was like, I seen on your Instagram you had like the picture of a white guy. I'm like, how can you accuse me of that if you know I don't run my Instagram?
Yeah.
Like, you go through my phone every day. You don't see the Instagram app on here. You don't see it on my phone at all.
Right, right.
So he said that I have a fetish for white men.
Because you like one picture.
Yeah, mind you.
That picture that was liked didn't exist.
Yeah, it didn't.
What?
Because she went through the likes. So she was like, I don't see no picture of like a white guy. I guess, I don't know what the heck he was seeing.
That's so weird.
I don't know what he was seeing, but long story short, he accused me of having a fetish for white men.
Okay.
And I thought that was insane because he's this color. He's a dark-skinned man. Like, he's dark.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I liked white men, why would I pick the darkest motherfucker today? No shade to my dark skin. I love dark-skinned people.
Yeah.
But it's like that.
I like people with skin.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't
wouldn't
care
want
what
just
color
muscle
it is.
memory. But it's just, that was just crazy to me because it's just like, you was really mad about that for a whole day.
Yeah.
And I just felt like that was insecurity. And I
It's
don't
very.
I don't have time for that because you check my phone every day.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So it's
Red
just,
flag.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's
But
talk about red flags. No,
Yeah,
keep telling your story.
he had a lot of red flags. So I had to definitely go. No shade to him. I think he's a great person. But
He'll get it one day.
He'll get it one day, but I'm coming from a place where I don't want. If I see a red flag, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
have
go.
to.
I dealt with red flags for like 4 years with that other boy. I can't.
Well, I mean, and that's part of the whole daddy issue thing. I mean, a lot of women that have daddy issues
Ignore a lot of red flags.
ignore the fuck out of it. They're like, I'll make a belt out of it, or some shit like that.
A whole dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wear a dress out of red flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to avoid that. that. So I just had to cut that off. It's really sad because I really wanted that relationship to work because I want to date somebody. It sucks being single. I feel very lonely, but it is what it is.
It'll happen.
I hope so.
When you're not looking for it. I honestly, when because I was like on the dating apps hard, man.
Yeah.
And not just to, play around and have fun. It was like I got to a point when I bought this house, or actually it was before I bought this house. When I was living in my apartment, I quit drinking alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, because I was going south real fast. Okay. I was headed down a real bad path. I was definitely an alcoholic.
Okay.
And I got daughters, and I was like, I don't want to set that example for them. So I quit drinking, and I became celibate.
Good.
And I was like, and no more of this bullshit. I'm getting out of the lifestyle, whatever. I'm going to go strictly just monogamy is this where I want to go. And excuse me. Sorry, I burped on the microphone.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, it was just, I wasn't looking, and she popped up. And then I was like, okay, fine.
And she popped up with everything you wanted too.
Before, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, let's see how this goes. And it went good.
Well, with him, I try to be open because before I was close to dating because of my ex, the one I wrote the book about. So I was close to dating. Like, I was celibate. Like you said, I was going down and down.
How long did the celibacy last?
For like a year. Yeah.
Women can last a lot longer than men. I made it to 6 months, and then I was losing my shit. I got invited. This girl said, you can have me and my friend if you come over right now. I said, sold. I'm done with this shit.
Listen. see, the first 6 months for me, I was depressed. I was depressed. And then after 6 months, it was more so like mixed with depression, but it was just like, I just don't find nobody I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
But when I found him, I was like, oh, yeah, you could definitely get it.
Yeah.
But it just sucked because it was just like coming from that to this. It's just like, I don't want to keep going through like toxic, like not good relationships. Yeah.
See, I got so much shit done during my 6 months of celibacy.
Yeah.
I started working out, eating right. I was meal prepping.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I was doing so good. And I mean, when I moved in this house, I had abs. I looked fucking good. And then now I'm like, I got an ab. I call it my ab. But they're still in there underneath all this shit. You know, like a front pack, not a back pack.
Okay.
But I mean, but now she moved in with me and she cooks, so I eat, you know, like a
you
motherfucker.
eat.
Oh yeah, she feeds me good. But you know, I don't know. I got productive. That's when I picked my camera back up. You know, started working on my photography again. I had lost that for a long time. You know.
Yeah. No, you definitely get back into your like old habits and like catering to yourself. But after a while, it's like, okay, you know, down there starts talking.
Yeah.
Starts talking real loud.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They start knocking on the door upstairs like, hey, when am I going to get stuff?
It happens to men too. And,
Yeah.
And it's not even that. Like I had a real medical issue.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I was like, what is happening? And you know, and I was like, I had to go to the doc and I got like all the testing done, like STI testing and shit.
Okay.
Cause I was like, why is that happening? There was a pain, you know, happening when I was urinating.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, oh, that's not good. I was like, wait a minute. I haven't been with anybody except this person. And that was
It's built up.
that was like 5 months ago. So I was like, what the fuck is this? And so my doctor goes, you need to go see a urologist. So I go to see a urologist and he's like, you know, I told him, I was like, dude, I haven't had any sex. I haven't, you know, done anything, not even play with myself, you know, none of that shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
Nothing. I was like, for real.
You was abstinent. No, you
abstinent. Yeah. That was probably obstinate, but yeah. No, it was, so he was like, dude, you gotta like, you know, my urologist literally talked like your best friend. You know, he was like, dude, you gotta get them demons out of you, brother. But he was like, just make sure.
Are you for real?
Yeah, he goes, you're fucking backed up. Like,
whoa.
So yeah, he had to go in and scope it, you know.
Are you for real?
Yeah. Like, see this cable? It was about that thick and had to go in there.
And pull it out?
He went in with, it's got a scope on the front and it shoots water. So,
are you kidding me?
I shit you not. It's called sounding. So there's a lot of people like in the BDSM community will do it with like metal rods and shit. Yeah, I don't like have no. I got no. No, I don't want that. Well, I mean, they about had to hold me down. I was like, "Can you knock me out? Can you just put me out?"
Whoa, you did that unconscious, like
I was awake. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, it hurt at first, and when he got in there, I was like, they started putting the water. I was like, "Oh, that kind of feels kind of good." You stay in there for a minute, doc.
Because they stick it in the pee hole, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you could feel it, like as soon as the blockage like broke away.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh shit!" The pain went away. He's like, "Yeah, dude, just." You know, you got to take care of yourself.
That's wild work to rack up a bill on sperm.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I could have filled I could have made a deposit.
You could have did that at home.
Right. No, I mean, well, there was some serious blockage. He's like, nothing you would have done would have been able to.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's like, this needed to happen. You know, he's telling me I might have to do it more. You know, like he's like, in a couple of years, if it happens again, and come back and see me. I was like, bitch, I ain't ever coming in this office again.
Oh my god.
But
what
no,
were you going through? Jeez.
It was bad.
Oh,
well, and I was just scared because I hadn't been with anybody, and I'm like, why is this happening?
Well, now you know that's fun to know. That's
and I was like, I know some STDs like
it takes some time to show up
to incubate, and I'm like, but 5 months in, like, why?
Ooh,
you know, that don't. What the hell do I got? Ebola in my dick or something? Like, what's happening? You know?
Thank God it was just that though.
Oh yeah. And his after that, he was like, just make sure you pee after you come. I'm like,
ew, it was straight cum.
I guess.
Oh my god! I thought it was.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, you didn't see it. You was
I didn't see it. I was laying down.
Okay.
I was holding on for dear life. Like, it felt like he was putting a damn bedpost up in that motherfucker. You know, I was not ready. I don't think any guy. I don't know. I know that women go through a lot with childbirth.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But if you ever had a fucking pipe cleaner shoved up your dick,
they do that at the OBGYN.
Yeah.
They open you up like literally like a salad tong.
Yeah.
They put that in you and just.
Yeah, they're called something. What are them things called?
Clamps or something?
Not forceps.
Forceps, I think.
Yeah. I don't know.
They do that.
Yeah,
that feels crazy.
The whole thing down there, that whole situation we got going on is weird.
Yeah.
It's like, why do these feelings happen?
And first of all, wait, what? Why do I feel
why, like, you know, I'd be sitting around. I could just be sitting around and like my shit just go off. You know what I mean? I didn't even touch it.
That part too. Yeah. I just celibacy. I didn't want to do that again.
Yeah.
I did not want to do that again. I'm too young not to be having fun.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. For real. I agree. I think it's good.
Because I
to-
did celibacy twice. A 1 year each.
Well, it sounds like you didn't do real celibacy like I did.
Well, oh yeah. No. You did abstinence. I
That's
did
right, that's
celibacy. No. I
you
can't
just didn't
do that.
date for a couple. Yeah, for a year.
I can't do that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now you can be a lot more productive though when you're not dating people.
You can.
It complicates things when you bring another personality in your life.
It does, especially when you're so used to being alone. That's another problem I have dating. Like I have to find somebody
Like
that
sleeping alone.
Yes, that's another thing. That's why we broke up because the whole night he wants to hold me. Oh my god.
And you weren't having it.
Get the fuck off me. I'm too hot.
I'm too hot. Like I like to spread my legs out. Like you in my ear breathing. It just I don't like that. Yeah. I just don't like literally the whole night I'm pushing you off.
Yeah.
I'm in one position because you just want to hold me like I'm a pillow or something. I do not like. You got to get used to that while dating.
No,
Yeah.
You cuddling for the first 5 minutes and your ass getting off.
Exactly.
Yeah, she knows. Like she'll come lay on my chest, and when I start pulling my arm out from under her because the motherfucker's asleep,
She knows to
she'll
roll over.
roll over and go to sleep.
Yeah, no, I couldn't
Yeah.
roll over. If I roll over to the other side, he's on me from the other side. I'm like, that's crazy. I
No.
can't do that. I'm not comfortable.
I don't like it, but I'm getting used to it. You know, I'm still getting. Is there some topics that we need to discuss?
Oh no. I'm asking if she wants some water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a whole nother bottle over there.
Okay.
Make yourself at home, Mama.
Okay.
You good? I know that she had some bullet points or something, didn't she?
Oh, yes.
Your
she
manager.
is. Yes.
She's brought her. She's got a manager. She's got a handler with her because she be getting crazy. I hear she gets crazy on these
She's like
podcasts.
my brain outside of my body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have y'all been working together?
For
Should
like
I ask
4
her?
months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been like 2 or 3.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
Oh my
time
God.
flies.
I
Wow.
smoke a lot of weed.
Do you?
Ew.
That doesn't sound like a problem.
Yeah. So. Okay. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Here. Hold on.
That's okay. We don't mind the dead air.
Love that.
It's good on the audio portion.
Okay.
If you're just listening to the podcast, thank you so much. Please leave us a 5-star review and or
Like,
5-star rating and a
subscribe.
review.
I'm kind of nervous to read them.
What is this?
Would you like me to prompt? And
Yes,
then
can she
build?
prompt?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because it's written.
No one can really hear you, but I mean,
Here, you can swivel
Oh.
that mic towards her. if you
Okay.
want.
Oh my goodness, it's been forever since I've seen a mic in front of my face. Okay.
that's what she said.
Don't be scared now.
Me scared as if.
Okay.
So one of the big things that I know Kalani really wanted to talk about when it comes to her book and any conversation with her book is just the theme of accountability that kind of overarches all of it, and about what that actually means as opposed to the stigmatic version of accountability that a lot of people think of when it comes to mental health, where you have to take ownership of what happened to you as opposed to putting the blame where it needs to be. And a big part of it is just validating your own experiences and being able to understand that you're not responsible for what happened to you, but you're responsible where you go from there. And that's a big thing Kalani really wanted to speak on in her book, and that she wants to continue to speak on as she builds her brand in being a safe place for women.
Okay. Let's talk about accountability.
Sorry, I talk a lot.
Okay.
No, you're good. That was
No, that was
very
great.
Yeah,
You
that
see
was
why?
great.
You see why I pay her, right?
Yeah,
She's
okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So accountability.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk to me about accountability.
Accountability. I had to take accountability when I was in that relationship because, like I said, I ended up finding out he was married.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to take accountability for my position in being in that relationship and putting myself in, keep going back and keep accepting all the bullshit that he was giving me. I had to take accountability for that. That was tough because it's just nobody ever wants to admit when they're wrong or when they're doing something that's not good for them. They kind of just want to brush it off and continue to live life. But I had to take accountability of the reason why this man was still in my life causing me hell is because I kept letting him in, treating me bad, cheating, lying, all that stuff. So I had to take accountability. And the day I took accountability of, not letting him do that bullshit, it was just a little bit more easier for me to Except that I have daddy issues. I'm only allowing this because I'm used to this, but I'm used to this because of the man that I know, like my father. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess with your dad, you can't really take accountability for that.
No.
Like you can't take personal accountability for what he did.
Yeah.
He needs to. You know.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
don't. It's crazy. We had a conversation about it.
you and your dad.
Yeah, we did. Before I cut him off, a year before I cut him off, I had told him that I didn't want him to be in my life anymore. I told him one day he called me trying to do one of those pop ups, like those here and there's, whatever. And I told him, look, you don't have to be in my life anymore. You don't have to worry about me being your daughter. You don't have to worry about me ever calling you. I won't tell anybody you're my father. Like, we could just completely just cut this off. We don't got to pretend. You don't got to call me fake pumping, acting like you care about my life when in reality you don't. You're just doing this to make it seem like you're a good father. You don't have to do that no more. We could just cut it off. He pretended to care and be like, oh, no, you're my first child. Because I have 2 sisters. But
Okay.
I don't talk about them.
They're like stepsisters.
No, they're my blood sisters.
Oh, okay.
But different moms.
Okay.
So, he was like, no, you're my first daughter. You're the oldest. I don't want this to mess up like this. Da da da. I'm gonna come down to see you. Whole time, the reason why he came down to see me is because he had to sell my grandmother's car. He didn't come down to see me. He came down to sell the car. And not only did he sell the car, he took the money, right, from my grandmother. Sold her car and took her money. Cool. We sat down, we had a conversation. I cried and I told him how he makes me feel. Like, he always thinks my mom told me how to feel about him. My mom's never, ever, ever, ever told me anything bad about my dad. She's always tried to push him to be around me and push me to always forgive him for when he would make me mad or lie to me and say he's on his way, but he never comes. Like, she always pushed to have that relationship.
Right.
She genuinely did. So when he
Knowing
was,
she's probably hurting you.
oh yeah, I can only imagine that. We never sit down and talk about that, but I can only imagine that. So when he's saying all this stuff like, oh, your mom, I'm like, you can't say that. I'm talking to you as a grown adult. I'm in my 20s. I was 21 at the time, or 22. I was young. I can't remember. But I'm talking to you as an adult, and I'm telling you what I saw it through my eyes as a child and how you made me feel. Nobody's behind me cranking up my back or my battery. I'm telling you how I feel. And I'm telling you my mom had nothing to do with this.
Right.
So you as a grown man should have either 2 options. You should either be like, damn, I'm going to change my ways and, put my best foot forward. Because for my daughter to tell me she don't want her father in her life anymore, that should break any man's ego, period. That's horrible. Or you should just be like, you know what, I'm going to cut it off and let it go. Like, respectfully, I know I don't want to be a father to this girl, so I should just shake her hand and go. Instead, he sat there and he pretended to be like, oh, I'm going to change X, Y, and Z.
That's
I'm gonna
narcissism.
I'm going to be a different person. I'm going to show you different. Kadija, he calls me Kadija because that's the name he gave me. Right? So, cool. I try to work it out. I said, I'm going to give you one more chance. I'm going to give you one more chance as an adult. But I hope you know, if you fuck up, if I don't hear from you, if you do your whole disappearing act, that's it. I don't got time for this. I need a man that's going to be consistent in my life, period. You were supposed to teach me that from a jump. You did it. I'm giving you one more chance to teach that. If you can't teach it, you got to go. Because I've been doing everything for myself. I got my own car, jobs. I helped my mom a lot. Like, we've been doing a damn thing. You know what I mean? Cool. Long story short, I think like around, I don't know when it was, but he just stopped calling me. We used to talk like every week. I even went up to Atlanta to meet his new wife. Got married. That's why he was really coming back into my life, because he got married. And I'm pretty sure the lady was asking, where's your daughters? Like, because he's mysterious as well. So, so she was probably asking, where's your daughters? Da da da. Whole time he just stopped talking to me. And it just blew me away because I'm calling him. I'm calling him trying to figure out, okay, why would he just stop calling me? But then he's calling other people like my grandma, my aunt, but you just stopped calling me.
Yeah.
And it's like, after I done told you how I felt, for you to still pull that, I would be a fool if I ever forgave you again after that. And then that's when I also
At least you learned that lesson.
Yeah.
I wonder though, like his new I don't want to get involved in his personal stuff, but like his new family, is he like being there for them in like ways that he was never there for you? Or do you think he's still pulling the same old shit?
I've heard that he doesn't take care of my sisters. I don't really know the situation on that. because I had some stuff with my sister's moms. I felt like when they first started dating, she would treat me bad, but I don't think she would treat me bad because she was mean. I think she treated me bad because she was with him, and whatever he's telling her about my mom and me, she's believing it. That's his girlfriend at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really keep up with them, but I did hear that he doesn't take care of them anymore. Like, he just stopped calling them as well. So I don't know. And I would love to sit down and talk to them, but I think that's also hard for me too.
Yeah.
Because I got, I want to talk to her, the mother first, about how I feel.
Yeah. That's tough. When you were talking earlier about ego, his ego.
Yeah.
As a father, I mean, a decent father. I don't know. I mean,
you would think his ego would be hurt.
Well, no. You can't have an ego, is what I was getting at.
Oh, okay.
As a father, you shouldn't have an ego. Like, what business does your ego have being involved with anything to do with your children? You know?
He's always had an ego though. Always. Yeah. That's just my dad. Like, he's just an asshole. Like, he feels as if we're supposed to forgive him for everything he does because he's just, that's, name.
Yeah.
I won't say his
no,
name.
yeah, no, you don't have to.
No, yeah, but he just feels like just because he's, his name, you should just forgive him, go back to old ways. He'll make you laugh and have fun. And then after that, he disappears. That's just him.
Yeah. That sounds like he needs some therapy.
Sounds like narcissism.
It definitely, for sure that, and I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to badmouth him. I don't know him. But for sure, there's a lot of people that could benefit from therapy. Mm-hmm. I am all about taking myself to therapy.
That's hilarious that you say that. I forgot. When we was connecting, and I met his wife too when I went to Atlanta.
I bet she's super nice.
She is super nice, but I also told her when I met her, I'm like, look, this is no shade, but don't trust my dad. Don't trust him. Just don't trust him. If you want to be in love with him, cool, but don't believe all the stuff that he talks about my mom.
Yeah, but you can't tell anybody that. And they'll listen.
No, I was saying that because she would always say hints like, oh, but your mom kept you away. Like, your dad tried to stop. Say, no. You need to stop talking about that because you don't know that.
Right. You have no idea.
So don't believe that. Don't believe my father. Just believe on where we're at now and just, hopefully we progress. But he was in therapy. He says he went to therapy. And it was his first time going to therapy. And the therapist was like, oh, you have a lot of trauma built up. I don't know what they talked about. But he was like, they got a lot of you got a lot of trauma built up. And you need to, like, deal with that.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I wonder what his childhood was like.
Yeah. Well, my grandpa wasn't in his life neither. Yeah, my grandpa got his visa and left.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of what happens. A lot of people, like a lot of like guys, like let's just say guys that are raped as a young boy turn into
over sexual
rapists.
Men. Oh, no.
Sometimes they'll because they've got it ingrained in their head. It's usually been going on a pretty long time before somebody finds out.
They hypersexualize everything.
Yeah, that, and then but that's typically the case with some of these people. I'm not a therapist or a psychologist. I'm basically a fucking moron. So I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just saying, from statistically speaking, that's what it normally
boils
is
down to.
And girls that grow up with an abusive dad or a absentee dad, they look for that in a partner.
In a man, yeah. And that's what I felt like he was doing. He was passing down traumas. Whatever his dad made him feel, I feel like he went in the same path instead of trying to be different and create a different story for his generation.
Yeah.
Well, now it's up to you to break that generational curse.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what I'm working on.
That.
Yeah.
We all have them. We've all got that generational curse.
Different ways.
Just different things.
Yeah.
But
one could be drinking, one could be addiction, one could be, who knows? I don't know.
Mine's definitely addiction.
Okay.
I never got addicted to like hard drugs. Thank God.
Okay.
Smoked a lot of weed when I was younger. I quit doing that when I got married. I made a promise to my now ex.
Oh, wow.
I told her, I was like, hey, man, which is so fucked up because I did what I just said. My mom, the only thing I really know about my dad is from what I learned from my mom.
Okay. Oh, what she told you.
And she told me that he told her, just try it. And I'll quit. He smoked a lot of weed, along with a lot of other drugs, apparently. Yeah. He was really fucked up. But he said, just try it. If you don't like it, I'll quit. And he didn't quit. So I made the same declaration. This was before I got married, when we were just dating. I went over to my buddy's house, and, it was like, that was what I did on like a Friday night. We'd go to my buddy's house.
Yeah.
We'd all just be around smoking and chilling and snacking and laughing,
Yeah.
And she said, all right. And she fell asleep because that's what she told me was going to happen. And I was like, okay. And then the next day she's like, look, I'm not doing that again. And I was like, okay, then neither am I. And I fucking quit right there.
That's dope. But your dad didn't quit when.
No.
Okay.
I made it a goal to outlive him, so I'm past the age that he died at.
Yeah.
And B, to be whatever he did, I wanted to do it better.
Okay.
I wanted to be a better father. I wanted to be a better husband. I wanted to be, a better just
break that curse.
That.
Yeah, you didn't want to continue that. That's not cool.
Yeah.
You raising generations after that, and you want to be able to stop the trauma.
Now I'm out here just fucking bawling.
Literally.
Literally.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
I think it's a real test for a man on how you can call yourself out on your own bullshit, your own humility.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure.
That's the real test.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hopefully one day my dad is able to do it, but he's not calling me. I'm done. I'm officially done. Yeah.
So
all love to him, but
so you're getting your shit together.
Yeah, getting my shit together. I just really don't want to deal with my father anymore. I don't see no purpose. He was never really there. I did everything my own self, me and my mom. That's my partner. That's somebody we get it together. We support each other. Like, that's somebody I truly love. So I don't see the need for him anymore.
No. You got a tight bond with your mom. That's good.
Yeah.
And you're single as a Pringle.
Single as a Pringle.
Oh, see how she looked at the camera?
Yeah.
You want me to flash your phone number up there so people could call you?
No, it's hers.
Oh, shit. My bad. I was joking anyways. I haven't taught him how to do that yet.
Okay.
You could probably figure it out.
It looked like that's what he's doing over there really quickly.
No, he's changing the cameras back and forth. But yeah, well, I really hope that, you focus on the things that are going to help you to be successful in life. What is it that you want to do with your life? Like, you've got a manager. Mm-hmm. Other than managing your social media, what are you trying to, what path are you walking down? What are you trying to do?
I would love to be an advocate for daddy issues.
Okay.
I feel like nobody talks about that. Like, nobody. I feel like when you do bring up the word daddy issues, it's kind of like a joke.
Yeah.
Like a kink almost.
Yeah, like just the joke, or that too.
Well,
like
that is a kink.
Yeah, that too. So it's either a joke or a kink, and it's like it's never no actual thinking of the person that's actually being called that. Like, you have daddy issues, like how they feel or what was their feelings.
Most sex workers and strippers, and they all
that gets along.
There's
with
a stigma.
Them too. Yeah,
that a lot of them have daddy issues. I've met some
that have fathers
that grew up in a great family.
Yeah,
they're
like
just freaks.
Tripping. Yeah, they like dancing.
They like to show their shit.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But I feel like I want to speak.
I like to give them dollars.
Supporting local singers.
I'm supporting my local
dancer.
business. That's right. Them girls got kids.
$1 at a time.
But I just want to be an advocate for that. I don't hear nobody ever speak about that. And growing up, when I kind of knew growing up, but I didn't really talk about it because I'm just like, I never heard a conversation about that ever. Like, oh, my dad's not in my life, so I feel sad. Like, that was never, ever brought up. You just, as a woman in my house, you just kept it going. You either get a good job or you focus on school or that's it. So I want to be an advocate for that. I want to be an advocate for girls that probably all live in an all-women's household like I did and can't really speak about it. Yeah. Or just don't have no outlet at all.
Or don't even really, maybe they don't even know.
Or they don't even know. Yeah.
That they're in that situation. And that's where you come in. Because you educate and say, if you're going through this and some of these things sound similar to you, you might be in a bad situation.
Headspace, yeah. Because ever since I wrote the book, I feel 1,000, I feel lighter.
Clarity.
Like, I feel insane clarity.
Yeah.
Lighter. I feel blessed. I feel very great that I'm able to articulate how I really felt. Yeah.
Has anybody reached out to you?
Some
to tell
people.
you, thank you for
Like
writing
two
the
people.
book.
Yeah, like 2 people.
Yeah, hey,
Like when I first wrote the book and I had like samples, I gave them to my friend. She cried. I was like, damn, it was really not that serious. She was like, no, it's actually so serious. Like,
yeah, she
I didn't-
identified you.
Yeah, she was like, one of these stories
It
like
resonated.
related to me. And I was like, really? I'm like, that's when I just wrote off the dome. Like I didn't even think.
That's what I was talking about, and I think I was right to say that you are an advocate, for women and for people with Cody fingers, daddy issues.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that because it's not real. I'm just like, it's the
It's
title
not a
of your
joke.
book.
Yeah. You
No,
gotta-
it's the title of your book.
Yeah.
But you are an advocate, and you should continue to advocate for that and help. Like just telling your story.
That part.
You like you don't realize how much of an impact that may have.
Yeah, that part. And
And
I want to be that safe space.
For sure.
Yeah, because I wish I had a safe space. I mean, I did, but I didn't open up to them. I felt like they would not understand me, even though my mom didn't grow up with her dad, and
Yeah.
I don't think my grandmother did either.
So you were like a third generation
Yeah.
daddy issue.
Yep. Yep.
It's like built in
So
your
that's
DNA.
why we cutting that thing off. Yeah.
Well, be specific.
The
Calm
trauma,
down,
the
Lorena
trauma,
Bobbitt.
the trauma.
Don't cut that thing off. Now I'm gonna have nightmares.
No, please don't.
Kidding. I'd never let a woman get close enough to me with a knife.
Wait. I would hope not.
Yeah, I don't know what happens when I'm asleep, but she might stand over me like, "Fucking cut you, bitch."
Imagine just waking up and seeing that. Ooh, wait.
No. You have to stab me in the chest because I'd fucking kill it. I'm just saying. You stand up, if I wake up in the middle of the night and you're standing over me with a fucking knife, we fighting, and I'm gonna get cut. But I'm
not getting killed.
no, somebody going down. Well, you can kill me, but you ain't cutting my dick off while I'm alive. That's all I'm saying.
You could cut me up, but you ain't cutting up anything below here.
No, that's like
That's the end of a man's life.
if that happened, you might as well just put me out.
Yeah, that's the end of a man's life.
Yeah.
That's the best part of a man's life.
It really is. I mean, you think about it. It's why we get a job, so we can buy a car, so we can oppress a woman. We can get a house. We could have a place to take them.
That part.
And provide.
That part.
But, and I was taught to provide for a woman.
Okay.
And so and through all those things, I get satisfaction. So that it was weird that one was sticking up, but yeah, I'm a very handsy talker, but
No, it's okay. Me too.
yeah, no, I mean, but that's the whole reason we are here. I mean, honestly,
Man.
I'm not trying to get biblical, but like,
But that is.
I mean, we are basically built to procreate.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I want a man in my life. Like, that's why I'm like,
You want kids?
yeah. Well, ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
I want
Sounded
kids.
painful.
But I'm terrified of childbirth. I am. I'm really terrified of childbirth. And I'm terrified of having a kid with somebody that's going to repeat my father.
Yeah.
So that's what terrifies me.
Well, and that's the thing. And that's the thing that everyone has to learn is that if you bring that trauma from your past relationship into a new relationship, there's a good chance it's going to repeat because you've
Subliminally kind of brought it up, or
you've
think
manifested
that way.
it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you kind of manifested that. Like
Yeah.
with her, I never cheated. I never had even thought to. Never thought about leaving. Not ever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say, but I'll tell you offline. Anyways, the relationship ended, and it wasn't because of me.
Oh, wow.
So put it that way.
Okay. Oh, wow.
It was something she wanted. Yeah. So, so she kind of manifested that thing
Into
and
our relationship.
into her own life, and put it on me. So I was just like, I mean, I still to this day, I know it's confusing. I don't want to give too many details. I don't
yeah.
I will.
I'm kind of understanding what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't ever want to talk shit on my daughter's mom.
Yeah.
I loved her for the whole 21 years we were married.
Yeah.
It
just things didn't work out.
Sometimes people in a relationship, maybe they think that the grass is greener on the other side.
And it's not.
If that helps a little
Yeah.
bit, maybe that'll give you some more details.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. But all in all, I think she's happy now. I'm happy. My kids are happy. I can't ask for more than that.
Yeah.
But I can't remember where I was going with that.
Oh,
Totally
about
lost
bringing
my-
trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't bring that trauma into a new relationship.
I don't want to, but it's like that's my biggest fear. That's my biggest fear because I'm pretty sure my mom had me with my dad. She was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I know she wasn't because if she was, she would have never been with him.
Yeah. I mean, and definitely don't have a child with a dude just to think that that's going to fix things in a relationship or you'd be able to hold on to him.
I would never put myself through that much pain for that.
No, I feel like you're a lot more healed than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some women that think that they can keep a dude around.
I'm not going through all that pain for that. That's just not worth it. We just gonna do voodoo. That's it.
Voodoo? What, are they gonna teleport the baby out of your tummy?
No, voodoo on him to make him stay, but that's about it. That's the max. I'm not having no baby.
You know voodoo?
No, I'm just joking.
Okay. I'm just saying, I don't know what they doing. It was Barbados, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing over there.
No.
got
We
no
don't
idea.
do spells. No. No.
That'd be nice. I might get a rut put on my ass.
I would have had a man already. Shit.
Hey, we ain't all that. We're not that. All that we're cracked up to be. I guess.
Oh,
is what
yeah.
It's whatever. It's overrated. You'll get there. Just focus
hopefully.
on, and you'll find it. You'll find out. The more you focus on yourself, and just do you, it'll put you into spaces where there are people that you click with.
Yeah.
You know, and you're going to find somebody, and it's going to happen, and you won't even realize it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's taking
I'm going to
forever,
tell you,
though.
look in your friend zone. You got any guys in your friend zone right now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of.
I just moved to Jacksonville
Okay.
Yeah.
How long ago?
a year ago.
That's usually my first fucking question, Pat.
Yeah.
It usually is.
Yeah. I was thrown off. We were looking at sex toys earlier, and I was just like,
No, I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I just moved up here. Still
You're
getting
still
to know
Florida,
people.
though.
Still Florida, yeah. But I don't want a long distance relationship. So I definitely want somebody in Jacksonville.
right.
Yeah, but I just moved up here. The dating scene is not that good.
It's a little wacky poo.
Yeah, you either get like a really ghetto guy, or for me, or you get like a super like high privileged guy.
Or a white guy.
Or a white guy. Yeah. I don't have no fetishes.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Dating sucks right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And then I
does.
feel like I'm getting older. I feel like
You still got plenty of time.
You have plenty of time.
I'm about to be 24.
I got
Sorry,
married at
Marissa
25.
Tomei.
It's okay.
My biological clock is ticking like
Yeah.
this.
I mean, I'm going to wait to have kids if I do get married
Sure.
and be in a relationship. I'm going to have kids like probably 30s, late 30s. But like, if I do have kids, but like, I'm not even on the path of that. I don't even have a man. I'm just, when the hell is that going to happen?
I don't know.
Even my family's asking. They asking me, am I gay? I'm like, no.
Have you tried that? I mean, you might be liking it.
No,
you know?
no. I need the penetration.
Okay. Well, that's a common myth because some lesbians.
No, I like it warm. I like it warm. I like the
heat
real
it up
thing.
in the microwave.
No.
I know some lesbians. They tell me things.
Oh, they heat it up in the microwave is crazy.
Yeah,
That's why you don't eat at people's houses.
that's right. Well, you got to sanitize it first.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, those things have always been creepy to me.
Yeah, so I just hate dating. I really, really genuinely.
Not
do.
lesbians. I meant like dildos and shit, sex toys.
Oh, why?
Kind of creepy.
They're a good time.
Yeah, well, like I knew guys that had their own that they would use on multiple different girls, and I clean them every time. I'm like,
Do you really?
Do you just put
That's
water on
nasty
it,
as
or-
fuck.
I don't
That's
know.
nasty.
I mean,
That's disgusting. That's perverty at that
it's a little
point.
weird.
Yeah, that's nasty.
I would, if it were me, I'd be like, tell the girl to bring her own stuff.
Yeah, that's
you know?
crazy. That's
Yeah, it was a little out of pocket.
Wait, why did he share that with you?
Because it's the lifestyle I was in, or I'm in. But I don't hang out with that group of people anymore. But it was just a weird situation. But
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's disgusting.
yeah.
Yeah, you want to smell it, Jim?
Nope,
Ugh,
nope.
that's crazy.
And
To
then
have a whole collection.
Guys that like use fleshlights and stuff, like I don't know how they do that either. It just seems
I never
gross.
seen one in person. I
Yeah.
hope not. That would be crazy if I walked into a guy's apartment and seen that.
Yeah,
I would walk out.
you would?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it?
No.
What if maybe he's a clean guy and he cleans it real good? No.
No.
Like, what
Why
are you
would you
doing?
hook your credit card up to buy something like?
Because maybe you need to practice. You know.
You're not practicing on me.
You just see him just imagine him just like
In his apartment,
sweating it out with his
Yeah,
fleshlight.
that's crazy. And then you're gonna think I'm a fleshlight. You're gonna beat me up, and I'm not that toy. I can't keep going.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want that. No,
Well,
no,
most
no.
guys can't keep going either, so don't
Yeah,
worry.
but I mean, he got one. He probably can't.
Yeah, maybe true.
He probably built enough
You
stamina.
kind of got to worry that they'll like you put it in that. Will you fuck anything?
Yeah,
There's an interesting knot hole in that tree.
that's kind of scary. That would be scary to me. That would.
Really?
Yeah, like you just got it on display too. Like
Oh,
just
no.
walking in the house, and like
That's
I
a
just,
real single guy right there. That dude
Yeah.
is meant to be single.
That's what I'm.
You
saying.
got to know what you're there for. If you walk into a house and the guy's got his shit on display,
That's scary.
you're like, oh, okay, this is a one night stand. I'm not.
not even. That's I gotta
I
go.
won't be coming back.
Because obviously you can't calm down. For you to like still talking to girls and you still got one on the ground. That should be thrown away once you on a dating app or something. Like you know
Think
what
so?
I mean?
Well,
I think so.
it's no different than like a woman using a toy.
Yeah, I think it's very different.
I think it's disgusting. I don't know how you clean it right.
that's another thing.
You know.
It's just
I'm sure there's a way. I don't know.
yeah, you gotta take it out. I think you take out the black thing and then
Yeah.
you just like
I had
clean
one,
it.
but it was a single use. It was like it went in the trash afterwards.
You talking about a lady?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. One of them. It was one of them fleshlight deals.
Really, single use. I never.
I wasn't gonna clean it. That's gross.
Oh my god.
you know-
but aren't those things expensive?
Yeah.
You got money. You throw that shit away.
I
It's
was a
crazy.
single guy. I didn't have anything to pay for. I had bills, my own bills, and that was it.
Oh my god.
You know, I didn't worry about anybody else. You know, my kids lived part time with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until they moved in with me, because, yeah, all my money could just I was doing whatever
Just
I wanted
bills
to.
and
Yeah,
fun.
that was it.
Okay.
And
Bills
then
and fleshlights.
on the weekends, well, I wasn't buying them every week. It was just that one.
Shit.
I was like, no, this is gross, man. I just like because a dude don't want it. What are we going past? Oh shit, it's already 9:00.
Yeah.
Wow, we've gone on for how long now,
2
Patty?
Right.
hours and 6 minutes.
See, I told you, it goes fast.
Flies
It
by.
does.
You got to text somebody, let somebody know you're alive.
No. Oh shoot. People's calling me.
Oh, that's all right.
They'll be okay.
Tell them to
Send them
hop
the
in.
link to the YouTube so they can see you.
I told them. So I have a work thing. They wanted us to do bowling after, but I told because I've been called out like a couple of weeks.
I hope you
before.
didn't tell your work people to watch this because woo, Lord.
They do. They like the raunchy stuff.
Do they?
Yeah, they're very fun. I love my job.
This has probably been the most open that I've been on a podcast.
Really, I love that.
Thank you
Thank you.
pulling
thank
that out of
you.
me. You
guys
guys
brought
have
it out of each
learned
other.
things. What?
You guys brought it out of each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, beautiful time.
You guys have learned things that I wasn't quite ready to tell you, but I was going to tell you eventually anyway. So it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know. I might have talked about it, but there were definitely some stories I told on here.
Okay, but it wasn't as depth as with me.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about tonight. I told some stories,
You
but
sure did.
like it's not just women that have daddy issues.
It's
so I
not.
think that people need
It's
to
not.
understand that.
It's not just women, but I can only speak on women. I don't
Yeah.
know how a man thinks. Men
So
think
men,
completely different.
I want y'all to go to. So you go by Kalani.
Kalani, yes.
Kalani, sorry.
Kalani's
I don't
good
know
as
why I
well.
want to say Kalani.
No, it's okay. There's a singer named Kalani. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the redneck. Kalani. I mean, Kalani, are you here? Are you present?
You sound like I need to run out of here.
Huh? No. When you start hearing the banjos, that's when you gotta worry.
Oh, yeah.
Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. No, but go to it's on Amazon, right?
Yeah, Amazon, Walmart, Barnes and Nobles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try and find all.
I could send you one. I'm so sorry.
What? No. I'm gonna try and find the link and
Okay.
put it in the description
Okay.
of the YouTube and the audio because they're separate. So I'll put that
Okay.
link in there. I want y'all to go and buy her book, Boys and Girls. Okay, it's not. It's her story. Okay, I think that it's important for people to hear it,
Yeah.
and I think that it may help some people that maybe don't realize, like we talked about, that maybe don't realize that they're in an abusive or not
Emotionally abusive.
emotionally
Physically,
absent.
sexually, who knows?
Yeah, whatever it is, but they may not realize that they're in a relationship like that. And sometimes it takes someone like you to write a book and have it published and sell that thing and then have them read it to realize, holy shit, and have a oh shit moment.
Yeah.
And you know,
And that's
so,
what I wanted.
yeah, I think it's great, and I'm looking forward to watching your journey and seeing how, you know, you are helping women, and when you have something, whenever you want to come back on, you're more than welcome.
Period.
And we can just bullshit whenever we can.
I'm
Just,
down for
yeah,
it.
we can chop it up
I love a good time.
for sure.
Well, we know you love a good
That's
time.
what I hear.
Yeah, you freak.
The word on the street. No. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of wrap it up because it is
Yes.
past your bedtime, I guess.
Yes. It's past me and Glory's bedtime.
I'm so sorry, Glory. Thanks for hanging in with us, Glory.
Yo,
been
this
a-
is our first journey together.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. She's keeping you safe and in the
In the mix.
in the mix. That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
Guys, thank you for watching and listening. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts, you can leave us a 5-star rating, and you can also leave us a review. If you're on Spotify, you can only leave a rating. So, but do that. We appreciate that. The audio for this will be coming out. I'm not gonna say because usually I bank about 4 episodes and then I'll post them all at the same time. But you can go find the YouTube right now. It's in YouTube where you're watching it. So the Graybeard Podcast on Instagram, the Graybeard Podcast on the Graybeard Photo Co on Instagram, and give your socials for the camera for one last time.
Okay. My Instagram is at Kalani's Glam Spot. And Facebook is at A Memoir to the Girls with Daddy Issues Facebook group. And that's it.
Very nice. Thank you. We love you. And we'll see you next week.
Good night.